love world. What's going on, y'all? Jay when that's the only great one left back in the flesh. What's going on? What's going on? It's going all the way up like a turtleneck. It's up and stuck like a cat in the tree. You know it's me. All right? The pay for the fee. Jay when that's the only great one left down and around in 1,000 towns. You know what I mean? And we back at it like at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring y'all along for some programming today, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some program time. You know what I mean? I'm back on my workout shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know I had got up to about 228. You know what I'm saying? Pure pain. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'4". For those that don't know, pause, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We just in workout mode. I'm not over here, trying to show y'all my body or nothing. But hold on, let me share this one time. What's up, y'all? As y'all come through, y'all know the procedure. Wipe your feet at the door. You know what's in store. Double tap that screen. You know what I mean? Hold on. We're gonna start this off. Wherever you at right now, I want you to do a set with me, right? If you somewhere where you could do a set, whether you could do some push-ups, wherever you at right now, come on, let's do it together. All right? Let's start off. Start off 20 clip. 20 clip. Wherever you at, let's get it. What's up? 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. And for those that don't know, when you got long ass arms, that shit different when you got long ass arms, boy. I'm 6'4". So that way down be. But yeah, man. So first, what's going on? Why you always be saying that line, man? Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. Say Jones or some shit. Shout out to Shiesty, though. What's up, Brazilian? I see you, though. All right. So that was a 20 clip, right? 20 clip pull-up. All right? Take a little breath. Then we're going to go wise. The wise is how you get that. Them wings. Them Red Bull give you wings. You know what I'm saying? Do I have dumbbells? I actually do, but I don't, not with me right now. Not with me right now. He said I'm training too, but I'm skinny. Hey, I'm a slim guy too, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the most diesel in the world, but we working on it. We working on it together, all right? Double tap that screen, like I said. I see y'all coming in here, new people. Hit that like. All right, so we just did a dub. Now let's do a down. Let's do a dub, we do a down. We go wide. We go wide. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that dub pick a little bit out of nigga. Pause. Hey, am I talking because I got lips? Nigga, I said hit that double tap. I said like the video, man. What the hell wrong with y'all? Let me find out. Let me find out y'all don't fuck with me. He says I have a 60-pound double. Pick it up, man. Come on. Let's put some work in, man. I don't even want to work out, but I'm using this as an excuse. Because now I ain't got no excuse, right? If I turn this on and I'm with y'all, then I got to do it, all right? So I really didn't even feel like working out today, but I'll force myself to. Said keep going. Man, that's what we got to do, man. We got to keep going no matter what, right? Got to keep going no matter what. What's up, Wolf? Say a number, 1 to 50. 50. 50. Wolf, what's going on? All right, and speaking of that, now let's hit this 50 clip. Let's hit this 50 clip. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50 clip. What's up, y'all? I see where we going. We on our way to 100. I should have almost 50 likes at least. Double tap that screen. Stop playing with me. What's going on, world? Where you at? Come on, let's get some money today. Let's get some money. You see how that shit? Yeah. Let's just keep going. Yeah, man. Shit. Whew. Oh, man. What you talking about? Young Buck is weird, bro. I do not look, I know y'all be trying to find somebody to compare me to. Those are all that's still green enough where y'all don't even know who Serius Jones is, which is crazy for you to be a black person in 2026 and not know who Serius Jones is. That's weird. But, what's up, y'all? Show off? Nah, ain't nothing showing off, bro. The fuck is showing off about being able to do 50 push-ups? That ain't shit, bro. I done been there with people that could do 1,000, 1,500. You know what I'm saying? That's showing off. I'm doing the damn 50 push-ups. That ain't shit. Hey, and we still got 30 more people than likes here. What's up with y'all niggas, man? Is y'all haters or what? When you come in Jonesland, you wipe your feet at the door, man. I'm tired of telling y'all that shit, and I don't like that, because I feel like a lot of y'all niggas is suckers and haters just watching me that don't like me. If that's the case, get up out of here, man. Let the people that's going to participate. And I'm going to tell you one more thing. If I don't see that number moving the way I like in the next couple minutes, I'm just going to turn this shit off. Because that's how y'all, like, I ruin it for everybody else. Nah, this ain't about that. This ain't about that. I'm grateful for those of y'all that fuck with me for real. I'm not grateful for suckers and haters. Nah. Yup. Fuck out of here, Randall. I hope your babies catch AIDS. How about that? Yeah, F them haters. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I'm not going to be sitting here performing and interacting with haters. We're going to get them out of there, see? Yeah, that's how you get them to leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to filter through the haters, nigga. I want supporters. I want people that fuck with me in here. The real Jonesians. Yeah, show yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Said, I miss you. Uh-huh. Sis got you. Who's being rude? Afternoon, Mr. Jones. Nah, I appreciate you, lovely. You see how that number just went down? When I just said if you a sucker or a hater, then get out of here? Yeah, that's all, sis. We just want the suckers and the haters to get out of here so we could talk to the real. That's all. And there'll be a lot of motherfucking weirdos that ain't want positive energy. We want all positive energy in here. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. But, bro, put your shirt on. I'm working out, brother. I'm working out, brother. If you don't want to see my chest or whatever the fuck, then you can just turn it off, bro. I'm tired. Damn. I was 22 with a 4-4. Yes, sir. That's my shit. That shit hurt, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So far, I did. What I do? That's about 60, 70 pull-ups. 60, 70 pull-ups. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I'm about to take a breath and give me some water. It says, Patrick, you sound like a hater, brother. You sound like a hater. Who says that about another man? Bro, think he hard. What are you talking about, brother? No. We're working out, getting motivation from each other here, sir. That's what we do in Jonesland. If you're a hater, just say that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get this thing started, man. Who we got representing here, man? And for all the new people, if you don't know the procedure, double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. Wipe your feet at the door, all right? We're gonna chop it up, shed some light, you know what I'm saying? Chop some game, you know? Tell me a little bit about your day, where you from. Tell me a little bit of my world, all right? Jonesland, that's right. You already know. You know how we do it around here. I was surprised to see you on workout mode in my algorithm. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's workout mode. Time to get back on it. It's almost Ramadan. It's time for us to get focused, man. Mind, body, and soul, right? So if I can motivate y'all and y'all can motivate me, that's a blessing, man. You know what I mean? Serious, what's your workout goal, gains or maintenance? Well, to be honest, gains is always a thing because for whatever reason, by the grace of Allah, I always maintain like, you know what I'm saying? I always got a certain type of shape to where if I don't even work out, it's still there. But at this stage, it's really got to be more about, you know, getting my weight up. Because that's where I was. My shit was up to a motherfucking 230. 230 of pure muscle. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to get back. Time to get back there. That's all. Salute, salute. Yeah, this chat is always something else. They always wilding in the chat here. Check out the roster, Coach Jones. He's amazing. Okay, I will. Oh, man. Y'all don't even know. That shit just made me damn near nauseous. He says, I see, therefore I think. That's right. He says, everybody hit the like button. Exactly. Everybody hit the like button. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Y'all don't know, boy. And to be honest, I turned it on after I was already going crazy, so don't mind me. Oh man. It says, you good, Wolf? Yeah. I'll be all right. I needed a moment right fast. Needed a moment right fast, y'all. So, all right, so let's get to this shit, man. Where we at? Yeah, I had to drink some water, bro. I just had a little moment right there. Had to get some water. So as y'all can see, man, them gains is in. That shit is in there, but sometimes I'll be pushing myself too hard, man. It says, bro, is Blackzilla? What's Blackzilla, bro? I don't know what that is. It says, don't cry, G. I'll try, man. It says, don't do push-ups every day. Have 48 hours before you do another 100. Nah, brother. You talking baby steps, nigga. 100 ain't shit. Flip sometimes. Nah, bro. What's up to Brazil? What's going on, man? We got a lot of Brazil in the chat, man. Shout out to Brazil, man. Let me find out I'm turning up in Brazil. Ah, damn, that water feels so good right now. Yeah. Bro is God? Nah, man, I'm not God. That's blasphemy, brother. I believe in Allah. I believe in Islam. And Ramadan's almost here. So, I'm going to do better, man. I'm going to do better. Said looking like DMX. Shout out to Darkman X, man. He says, you're my religion. Hey, the book, yes. If you have not already got a copy of the book, The Art of Word War, okay? The Battle Rap Handbook is available right now, and I'd appreciate y'all. If y'all copy it directly from me, that'd be a blessing. My Cash App, somebody put it at the bottom, is $ the Wolfway. Somebody type that shit in so I can pin it. You know what I mean? What's my ethnicity? I am an Asiatic black man. The owner, the maker, cream of the planet Earth. All right? If you never heard nobody put it that way, we could break that down for you. Tupac, rest in peace, Pac, man. Said Christopher Columbus was mixed. Man, F Christopher Columbus. I don't give a damn about him. What's up, Caramella? How you feeling, baby? What's going on to all my ladies? I see y'all. Exactly. F Columbus, man. We don't acknowledge none of them rapers and colonizers, bro. You know what I'm saying? We really fight the power over here. Say, I'm good, just cooling? Yeah. Yeah, same here, man. You know? And yes, I love Biggie. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls, too. So, all right. So, look. That's what we're going to talk about today, man. There's a saying that you got to let a hoe be a hoe, right? And I thought of a particular situation, an individual that made me say, you know what, maybe that's shareable. I could tell y'all a little bit about this type of situation, right? You gotta let a hoe be a hoe. What does that mean, right? First of all, that's weird. And I'm not gonna acknowledge all you trolls. I'm gonna let y'all troll. But dyeing my beard, I've never done that once in my life. And if you pay attention, you can see I have like 4 gray hairs in my beard. My hair's not gray, brother. I have no reason to dye anything, man. Some of y'all really be mad that I still look this young and handsome. You know what I'm saying? I get it, you know. But if you're a grown man talking about another man's appearance, his hairline, his hair, just say you're a homosexual, man. Just come out and say, hey guys, I'm a homosexual. All right? Just say that, because that's what you're basically saying in a room full of women. The girls are here talking to me, and you're a grown man sitting here talking about my appearance in front of other women. That don't make you feel like a bitch? It should. Anyway, so you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. What does that mean? Yeah, that is weird, right, Caramel? These niggas be weirdos. Very strange men in 2026. Yeah, straight up. So there's a misconception that there's these sayings, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, or I don't chase them or replace them. It's all type of little phrases and sayings that they got, right, when it comes to hoes, right? So you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. What does that mean? All right. All right, and for those that don't know, before I get into the nitty gritty, if you spam my chat like this dude just did that I was forced to block, if you say anything gay, if you do anything that's just out of pocket religiously or sexually, you will be blocked. So if it's fun for you to just be able to say a couple things before you get blocked, go ahead. But if you want to enjoy this, session like we do here in Jonesland, just stick to the rules and don't be a weirdo, bro. All right? Because you're not getting nowhere doing that, and I'm not trollable. So if you're trying to troll me, the only way you're going to get it off is if you just be respectful and don't be a weirdo, all right? So anyway. So, okay. Take care, David. And also another thing, all right? One more rule. We don't have many rules here, but also one more rule. Hold on, let me get this guy out of here. Yes. Yeah, it's definitely, we got a sense of humor here. This is why we've been here chilling and flourishing for how long we have. It's why we have one of the fastest bases here on YouTube. This is why we have such a high engagement ratio. This is why you see we have people all the way from Brazil to Spain to Africa that come through here every day, okay? So let's not play. You just got to be respectful, bro. That's it. If you be a weirdo, you getting kicked out of here. You're nowhere near gonna commandeer this chat with your weirdness, all right? So if you think that makes me not fun or whatever, I don't give a damn, all right? Go get F'd by your mammy, as far as I'm concerned, all right? So anyway, it says, this looks fake. No way this is the real Jones. So what is this? This the fake Jones? Oh. You think I'm AI? All right, so let me get through this, because honestly, it says, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I mean, of course you're wrong. It's me. But it's okay. It says, so I can't compliment your skin and lips. Sure, you can make a compliment, but if you're a man, I mean, just be respectful, brother. I'm not a homosexual, so you trying to ask me, can you, be disrespectful by treating me like a woman? Is that what you're asking me, sir? Or are you a woman? I don't know. Can't see. All right. So look, I'm going to start cooking. I'm going to ignore some of the things y'all are saying in this chat, okay? Just for protocol. All right. It says, hey, Jones, I'm in the gym. That's good, right? Yeah, Talia, like you said, it's just some sick people out here in the world, but I do my best to manage it. I do my best to manage the energy here, acknowledge some of y'all without being disrespectful to others, okay? And this is another thing. If you spam my chat with religious stuff, I'm blocking you too. I don't care. I believe in God too, but this is not the place for that. Jesus is the Son of God and died on the cross for our sins and rose 3 days. And first of all, no, I don't believe that. All right? So you're in timeout, Jesus, Bible thumper. All right? How am I, Tashana? I'm good. How are you doing, lovely? Full woman here, not being funny. What's up, love? Then I appreciate you and my compliments on my skin and all of that right there, all right? I appreciate you, ladies, okay? And she says, right. I grew up watching you battle rap, man. This is great. Salute. And that's why I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, a lot of y'all only know me or think you know me just from those few moments and instances from battle rap or this or that. But I'm actually like a real dynamic person, and I live a real crazy movie life, you know, and I'm a stomp down Mac that has a lot of different, you know, different game, different wisdom about life to share with y'all, right? You know, taco meat, yeah, I'm a grown man, brother. I don't know if y'all niggas shaving y'all chest, and I don't know what type of man you are that you don't grow hair on your beard or your body, but, you know, I'm grown and I'm a wolf, all right? So, yeah. Serious, I can't get girls. Give me any tips. Um, be yourself, brother. Just be yourself. That's the best advice I can give you. That's what works for me, you know, just being me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said I had to stop scrolling. I thought it was John Jones. It's Serious Jones, man. And little do you know, I find that flattering that y'all call me Michael J. White and John Jones because those are very in shape Diesel brothers. So if I'm looking in shape and Diesel and like an MMA fighter, yeah, yeah, thank you. I'll take that all day. I'll take being compared to some of the greatest fighters in the world. Thank you. Yeah. But anyway, so it says you got the look, brother. Well, look, fuck the looks, okay? Fuck all that right now, okay? Nobody cares about how I look and none of that. Like, that's, y'all want to care about that, cool. But we're talking about, you know, now that is hilarious. Wait, why you delete that? That was funny as hell. Nigga said it's a $35 Uber ride from your eyebrows to your hairline? Yo, that's funny. That is very funny. That's funny. I think that's a great joke right there. YouTube deleted your shit. Why YouTube deleted that? Let me find YouTube moderating my shit. Nah, let them rock. YouTube, that was funny. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? So I was in Canada. One, Canada, I love you, Canada, but y'all kind of weird, man. Especially this part, right? Every other bitch in Canada is a hoe. It's crazy. And it's like, they're with the shits, but they're not like, it's confusing, man. It's confusing to explain. Because you would think that because they're hoes, then there's a bunch of peas out there. But not really. You know what I'm saying? So you got a bunch of girls that's out here, you know, getting money, dancing, whatever they doing, right? And they still be thinking that and acting like they're supposed to have boyfriends, like in like normal square ass relationships, but they just want it to be like a thug, right? That's what they be thinking game is. If you like a tough guy or a street guy, you know, that's game to them. When it's like, no, bruh. The whole point of being like a player and being some boss-ism is that you got the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding of how to really send a bitch. Not that you just some tough guy in a gang and it's like, okay, well, I'm down for such and such. Big cuzzo this. So it's kind of goofy, right? And I've seen a lot of game goofy bitches coming out of Canada, respectfully. Sorry. So when I went out there with the intention of thinking, you know what? Let me kind of just see what's going on out here, right? Let me learn the lay of the land, all right? Hold on one second. All right. It said mad isms. Yeah. Anyway, so hold on a second. Remind me not to push my body to the limits of humanity and then turn off live and try to chop it up normal. Ooh, I'm twisted right now, right? I'm thinking, maybe we should just postpone this. All we do is spark madness. All right, that fan on. All right, so sometimes it will flush you out. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't done this many pull-ups consistently in a minute. That shit lightweight had me like, my stomach was like lightweight upset. But all right, so yeah, I damn near felt like I had the real talk. It says nice haircut. I ain't really got no haircut, bro. Just regular. And these little patches is because I have eczema, y'all. Spoiler alert. All right, I got eczema, so my skin be looking a little weird sometimes, but don't judge me. How long was I out there? Real game. Yeah, let's get on some. He said, put us on to the ism, serious. I'm gonna get out some ism, man. You know what I'm saying? He says, you look wiped. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shit. That's what I just said. I'm like, boy, that downtime, I just was working out. As soon as I sit down, I'm like, that shit just kicked in on my ass. But yeah, so I was out there, for a while, right? And I told y'all the story of one of the first young ladies that really was on my bumper and trying to mess with me in that way was from Canada. But I was still green as grasshopper's ass, and I didn't really understand, the value of that at that time, right? So, boom, I had been out there for about a month or something like that, and I didn't like the game that I ran into. It wasn't really no game, to be honest. This was like a young nurse, and she would let me stay there forever if I wanted to. But it was like, no, I'm not that type of guy. I don't want to just find a girl that's gonna let me shack up and just chill while she goes to work and, I play rent-a-pop to her kids. No. I want the female that's actually going to jack my game, that's actually going to understand the way my brain functions with this money, that we can literally one hand wash the other and both wash the face and run up some big faces. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I want. I don't want just some girl that's just like, hey, I cook food, I suck you off, and you can just stay here until you're old and gray as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that's cool. And there's a lot of my Caribbean brothers up there in Canada that's sitting there shacked up with some white lady, you know what I'm saying? And they used to actually, this girl's mom used to come and bring me weed and perks and stuff. Like, hey, I grew this. I don't know if you want some of these. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You feel me, Miss Monique? She said facts. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that type of nigga. I don't want to sit around being taken care of by some civilian. Nah, man. What we doing together? How we gonna build this shit together? How we gonna come up with this empire together, right? What's up, Alien Reborn? I see you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a real, exactly, that's not Capricorn like. And y'all know I'm a real P, man. I'm a real stomp down boss when it comes to this money. I want to have a partner in crime. Not crime, but you know what I'm saying, right? So I said, you know what, I can't do this. I got up out of there. And the shorty had a kid. The little girl's looking at me with that, are you my daddy look? You know what I'm saying? She's looking at me like, and I'm kind of sitting there like, he said, pop your shit then. Man, it's mandatory, right? So, even though I've been down and around in 1,000 towns, as I like to say, you know what I'm saying? I'm somebody that, I don't cut corners, man. Because when you cut corners, what do? You wind up going in circles, right? Cutting corners. That's why a lot of y'all niggas is going in circles, because y'all don't stick to the script. Me, I'm going to stick to the script even if I'm at my lowest, right? So I was honestly broke as a joke. I was fucked up at that time. So I was like, man, I said, fuck that. I'm out of here. I left. I left from that comfortable situation where she was taking care of me, you know, whatever. And I said, look, no disrespect, love, but, this ain't me. And I got up out of there, right? And I just, okay, you're right. So I come back to the States, and shout out to my P partner from Milwaukee. I ain't gonna say his name, but basically he was like, it was South by Southwest, right? And for those that know, South by Southwest is a music conference that happens in Austin, Texas. And, it's a big deal. Everybody comes out from everywhere, blah, blah, blah. He said, listen, why don't you fly in and meet me and we'll drive down there together? So I'm like, you know what, this is cool. Let's do it, right? So I fly to him and we drive however many hours, 12, 13 hours to Texas, right? The first stop that we made, we got out at the Waffle House. And when we walked in the Waffle House, there was a group of young niggas sitting together, about 5 or 6 of them, and they had 2 girls with them. One was a caramel-skinned black girl that was cute, and the other was a white girl. When they're talking to me, they like, yo, Jones, da-da-da-da, can we get your line? Like, we're trying to work. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not a beer empire, alien. You know what I mean? We want the money, love. I don't need no drunk ass bitch. So I'm like, yeah, sure, y'all can get my number, right? So the girl with her fucking bold ass, she says, can I have it too? It was like the record scratch, like, everybody looks at her. She just looked at me. She wasn't looking at nobody else. She looking at me like this. I'm like, wow, this bitch is bold, right? I know she's with one of these niggas, right? So I'm like, nah, okay. I said, but this is what I do too. I keep it player, man. I'm not gonna peel your bitch right in front of you unless you did some bullshit, right? I'm gonna stay on the player's side, man, even if you don't deserve it, right? So I said, hey, love, I tell you what, if it's meant to be, I'll see you again. I said, but I respect your ambition, though, right? Now, mind you, I was fucked up at the time. I need that money, whatever she got going on, but it's about your game. I respect the game and I respect my game to the point where I don't do petty shit. I don't care if I'm broke. So I step off, I go sit down. This bitch comes back into the fucking restaurant, comes back by herself with a CD in her hand, right? She comes back and says, hey, I just wanted to give you this. I looked at her, I said, bitch, no you didn't, right? She busts out laughing. She's like, I'm sorry, I just had to meet you. I want to fuck with you. I said, yo, you don't even know me. She said, word for word, she said, I know you better than the nigga I'm with. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I'm like, because little did she know, she is on point. You know what I'm saying? And she's smart for being able to see that I'm some game without knowing nothing about me, right? But she saw, you know what I mean? She can tell. Women got that intuition, right? So she said, I know you better than the nigga I'm with, and I'm trying to get out of here with you. I'm like, wow, right? She just gonna choose up on me in the Waffle House, huh? She said, I'm like, wow. So I said, so what's up with the situation? Who you with? She said, I'm the dude that owns this label. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I ain't gonna say his name. They from Oklahoma though. He said, the dude that owns this label, that's my dude, but he's whack. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to get out of here. I'm like, how much money you got? She said how much money she had. She said, here, you can have it. I'm like, damn. In the Waffle House. Right? She said she had to shoot her shot. Yeah, she shot that motherfucker, huh? And she switched that motherfucker too. So I said, all right, you know what? This is what we're going to do. I said, right now, you go back with your peoples, you do whatever you got to do. I want you to meet me here, you know what I mean, later tonight. And bring that white girl with you, right? So Tay says, when can I come see you? We'll see. We'll see if you even on my type of time. But you know what I mean? I'm over here trying to take over this world, you know, $1 at a time. So you want to see me, that must mean you want to see about some, you know what I mean? So she comes to meet me with the white girl later, right? They pull up. I could already tell the white girl was like just kind of distracted and just on some waist down shit. She's looking around, niggas coming up talking to her. She's talking back to them, letting them buy her drinks and shit. So I looked at Shorty and I'm like, see, this is the type of person that, you know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, that bitch be out of pocket. She just be talking to anybody. That's why I don't mess with her. That's why I'm trying to get away from this dude, because he just accepts any old bitch in the household, and I'm not that type of girl, like da-da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, it's cool, all right? So I'm like, you ever been to Vegas? She's like, no. I'm like, okay. I said, you got a car? She said, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. She said, but I gotta go to court for my son first. I got a son. I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, and his father's on some craziness, da-da-da-da. So I said, all right, cool. So we went to Oklahoma. Bro, when I saw where this girl was from, it changed my whole perspective, right? Because sometimes we see beautiful, bad bitches, and we automatically just like, we don't see the trenches they're from. We don't see the, you know, the pain and all that. You just seeing a beautiful frame, exterior. You don't see what's behind it, bro, right? And Mike, you have a good life, because that's one thing we don't do here is make anything up, all right? And if you think I will lie to you, then you're just a weirdo, bro. I don't lie, all right? That's one thing we don't do here in Jonesland, and that's why the people that fuck with us know this is pure, brother. And anybody, if you think I'm lying, let me know right now so I could block you permanently and you never have to hear nothing else I say to you. All right? Okay, thank you, Flint. High user from this channel. Anybody else? Anybody else, you know what I mean? Let me know, all right? I'll gladly block you. Okay, cool. Danielle, well, that's not even Danielle, it's a dude. Notice it's only niggas. But go ahead. Anybody else, let me know. I'm get y'all all out of here right now. All right. Bozos on the Bozak. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. Okay, JD, you have a nice life too. Yeah, we just get this all out the way, because you're not going to be in my chat trying to poison what we got going. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, Sean, he like, they don't know. He said, Jones is the truth, y'all. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't be making shit up, man. This is just my life. But anyway, he said the fact that they're telling you to block you instead of leaving is crazy. Yeah, niggas is sickos in here, bro. But we just want to keep the vibes pure. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm on that. Because, you know, those of us that know. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, Shorty is like, you know, we go to we go to court. I see the baby father. He said they on the live just trying to be seen. Yeah, I know, Miss Monique. We know how they are. But I love y'all. See, all my ladies, y'all be locked in. Y'all know the vibes. But, Right? He says the effort and time put into lying about a story like this would be a massive waste of time. Weirdos, not everyone's a liar. Stop projecting. Like, word, it's crazy. She says, can I ask you what they even accusing you of lying about? Nothing seems untruthful to me. They're just haters, love. It's just the devil working, that's all. You know, the devil is just alive. And he just be trying to distract from greatness and positivity. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is, you know. And the irony is, watch when I get into the nitty gritty. You're gonna see how deep this is. We could talk about it, T. You keep asking me, we're gonna see. All right. They need fathers, yeah. You know. Okay, T. We're gonna see about it. So boom. So I go to court with her, cause this is how I am. If you showing me that you solid, I'm solid. All right, what we doing? So now I'm in Oklahoma with this bitch at court for her going to court for her kid. I see the baby father. The baby father see me. He looking, right? He tight, looking at me like, whatever. He start cursing at her, whatever they say. I don't give a fuck. I'm just sitting there like, you know, finish y'all business so I can get to my business, right? So they finish whatever in court, come up with whatever. And I go by her house, where she's from. I never knew what shotgun house meant. Shotgun is like where basically it's straight to the back. And basically meaning if you shot a shotgun, it will go straight through the whole house, right? So when I go up to the house, this shit look like don't be a menace to South Central drinking your juice in the hood type shit. I open the door, it's kids playing around on the floor and shit. Hey y'all, da da da. And an older, fat, no disrespect, white lady with one of those nightgown things comes out. Hey, I told y'all. She walking like that. I told y'all. Da, 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 da. And I'm just looking like, where the fuck am I? Like, what the fuck? It's mad little black kids running around. It's an older white lady that looked like she did drugs. The house is a wreck. The neighborhood looks crazy. It's like, damn, so this is where this bitch comes from. I'm like, okay, no wonder she's a wild little bitch, right? She's from the real trenches, right? And it's it's different type of trenches. You know what I'm saying? This is like not the same as our trenches, right? But I'm like, okay, I get it now. Now I see why she's a hard body little bitch. All right, cool. We get on the road. We up out of there, right? Something tells me. Now she's driving majority of the road. I'm not driving, right? Something tells me, like an idiot, which I shouldn't have done, to take over the wheel when we're about to drive into Vegas. Why did I do that? Now, mind you, I had a DUI warrant because one time I got pulled over in Vegas and they just were harassing me, and I told them, give me a breathalyzer test. They said, no, we don't have to do that in Vegas. I said, what? Nigga, you do have to do that. What the fuck? You can't say I'm drunk. I ain't even been drinking nothing. Well, we can just give you a field sobriety test in Vegas and we can decide that you're drunk. So they literally did that, y'all. They literally made me walk the line. I'm walking the line and all of this shit. And trying to embarrass me on the strip, basically. That's what they was trying to do, right? They seen I got a car full of girls. I'm Versace down. And they just basically wanted to, embarrass me, right? So, of course, my logic was, man, I'm never paying y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them, right? I went to jail that night. They took my blood and then said, oh, well, you got weed in your blood. So you're driving under the influence of weed then. That's how cold the game is. That's what they did to me. And this is years ago. This is like 2010 or something like that, right? So, of course, I felt like, shit, well, I ain't never paying them. Fuck them, right? Tried to stop your shine. Yeah, that's all. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where while he's locking me up, And while he's taking my Versace loafers off, I'm like, nigga, that's $600 a shoe, you bum. You'll never be able to afford that, man. Make sure you keep your greasy ass fucking cracker palms off of my thing. Like, I'm going crazy on them because I really wanted them to hit me, right? At that point, I wanted them to hit me so I can get like a lawsuit or something, right? Because I'm really mad, right? So boom. So they let me out in the morning, whatever. But now, this is however long later, however many years or whatever later, that I'm driving into Vegas. I'm not even thinking about the fact that I probably got that old situation, right? And they got these tats. I mean, these tats. Y'all fucking me up because you keep asking me about my tat. This is the star. My name's Serius. It's the brightest star in the world, right? So that's why it's a star. The GOAT on the mountain, because I'm a GOAT and I'm the Capricorn. This is my daughter's name. My daughter's name starts with a Z, all right? That's the boom. What's up from Turkey? I see you, man. Yeah, that's $600 worth of shoe in your hand, man. That's what I told his grubby ass, right? So, of course I know that I have this issue that I never resolved in Vegas, and here I am driving into the city years later. But they have these traps, right? They have these speed traps where it literally goes from 70 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour to 40 miles an hour. There's no possible way for you to slow down from 75 to 40 without breaking the speed limit. But this is how they get you. This is how these little towns surrounding Vegas survive. Because they basically have speed traps, they set you up, and you gotta pay these outrageous tickets. So I already knew when I seen the boys get behind me, I was like, fuck. Automatically knew. I told the bitch, I said, look, I'm about to go to jail, yo. And she said, this is why I should have known she was a maniac. She looked at me and she said, you can make a run for it. I'm down if you are. Where the fuck is we running to, bitch? The desert. The hell? And I just told you I'll be out in the morning. What the fuck you talking about? Make a run for it? For a speeding ticket? She's like, I'm like, okay, yeah, this bitch is crazy, right? Okay. So, when the police are locking me up, I tell them, I tell her, look, take this money, go get situated, get you a room or something. I'll be out in the morning. I'll talk to you, right? Now, mind you, I'm talking to her on the jail phone. She's talking reckless. Hey, Daddy, I just did this. Whoa. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, but, Hey, well, look, I just did this for the trick, and now he came to get, yo, whoa. You're talking crazy, okay? We don't want anybody to misconstrue anything on this jail phone. What is wrong with you? Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. I just wanted you to know how much money I made. All right. Like, this bitch is crazy, all right? When I get out of jail, next day, this guy actually did bad, so I can't even shout him out, man. He wound up being a rat. But this guy from New York, I didn't even know this guy from a can of paint, but I just said something, and this is before Instagram and all that. So I think when you said something on Twitter or something, there might be people that will just respond, and you know what I mean? So I said some shit like free in Clark County, like, or something, free at last or some shit. And he said, yo, I'm gonna pick you up. He said, yo, I'm gonna pick you up, bro. I'm from New York, da. So I was like, okay. Yeah, she didn't know them phone calls recorded. Yeah, she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. Some bitches don't care. They just don't care. And I'm gonna show y'all why. Right? So, boom. Now I know, she tells me where she is, right? She's at a hotel right on the strip, like the Motel 6 or whatever. So my boy comes, he says, I'm gonna pick you up. He pulls up on me. He gives me like 250 or some shit like that. Like, yo, here, hold this down, bro. I'm like, damn, good looking, bro. Right? And he says, let's pull up on your bitch. So we pull up. I promise you I can't make this up, bro. When we pull up to the hotel, why is this bitch standing outside on the balcony? She got some big ass titties, right? She's standing outside on the balcony in some little crop top tube top joint with a damn cowboy hat on, just facing the strip, so that anybody riding past can know not only who the hell is that badass bitch sitting right there, but they will see exactly what room you're in. So you got the whole strip, every fucking gangster, pimp, hustler, whatever, could just look right up at this hotel and know, oh, there's a bad bitch sitting right there in FB. I'm like, my man looks at me, I look at him, he like, that's your bitch up there? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, you need to talk to her. I'm like, bro, for real, bro. So I'm like, all right. I get out, I go up there. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing? She's like, what? I was just looking at the strip. I'm like, no, man. Like, yo, you got, like, bro, you got money. You got all type of shit. You got anybody could just know where you at, bro. Like, that's stupid as hell. I say, well, where's the money, man? What you? She said, I got robbed for it. You got broke on. You got robbed. Yeah, some guy walked up on me and he said he was gonna break my face. And I like my face. Nah, she's super wild. Y'all ain't even heard nothing yet. Watch this. So I'm like, wait. So you was already hotting it up, telling me on the phone, on the jail phone, I already got 1,200, da. Now, all of a sudden, somebody done took it from me. Bitch, it ain't even been 24 hours. Yeah, I know, but he said he was gonna break my face, and I like my face, da. This is the cap you gotta deal with and put up with being a boss, being some ism. So I'm like, oh my God. I said, all right, bitch. Fine, yo. Go ahead. Just go out, bro. Just go. Right? She's like, I'm sorry, daddy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it back. All right, cool. All right, bye. Right? Sent her out. And I said to myself, man, I'm not going nowhere today, right? I said to myself, just sit down so you got no possible way of taking an L in Vegas, right? Because you just went to jail as soon as you got here. I swear to y'all, I can't make this up. So I'm sitting there in the room, and my pimp stinks take over. Something tells me, get out of here now. I had basketball shorts on. I had 2 phones. I had this slid white gold Rolex and like 4,300 on me. I just got out. I just got up and left. Alien, if you're trying to understand the story, then just be quiet and listen. And hotbox trucking, what are you talking about? This human trafficking is crazy. This has nothing to do with anything trafficking any humans. And as I told you, this young lady had her own vehicle and she was driving. So you can't traffic somebody when they're actually driving, first of all, 1. 2, this person is actually a grown-ass dancer and was a professional thing. She wasn't just some random ass hoe. So, sorry, that's also not a thing. 3, I was at my show at South by Southwest in Texas, okay, doing my job, when this woman chose up on me, left not only her dude, but a group of other people to decidedly want to be with me. So please, don't talk like the feds on my shit, bro. That's corny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Human chat. Like, that's what I mean with niggas. But you the same nigga earlier that said, tell us about the ism. Right? See what I mean? Y'all niggas be police for real, trying to get a nigga in trouble. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, these chatters be rage bait. Yeah, they be thinking they slick, but I watch everything, man. You disappoint me for that, bro. Yeah, well then if it's a bad shot, then why are you saying that? Why would you even say that phrase in my chat, bro? Matter of fact, you in timeout. You're in timeout, man. Yeah, we in timeout for that. He said they don't know the difference, P. Yeah, like, come on, bro. Niggas trying to hot me up and do that shit is corny, bro. Don't do that. But anyway, it's player shit, man. We ain't trafficking no humans. Never have and never will. Anyway, so boom. I'm sitting there in the room, not doing anything, saying to myself, I'm gonna deliberately not even leave this room. He said, these nerds never get it on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, man, these niggas is crazy. Square bears. Yeah, the pimp stinks kicked in. And something told me, just get out of here. I didn't even get dressed. I grabbed my phones, I grabbed my watch, and I grabbed the bread. And I just walked out the room. As soon as I walked out the room, I seen a group of what had to be police in the fucking lobby down in the parking lot. What's up, new people? I see y'all coming in here, man. We definitely got 100 some. Double tap that screen. You know what I mean? Don't cost you nothing to press that button. Hello, black man. Hello to you. So I seen the one guy that you know was the boys because he had the bald head. He was mad pink. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Nigga looked like that thing coming out the dog, you know, like a dog dick. That color pink. And the niggas, you know, I hear them say this. Let's see if it's him. Let's see if it's him. Oh, what? So I got low, right? Now, mind you, the hotel is an L shape, right? It's an L shape like this. And the room was right here at the top, which is why it's facing the strip and why you could see it, right? So I don't know what he was talking about, but that made me go, oh shit, see if it's me. I said, oh, hell no. What we talking about, I'm telling y'all a story while off. So I go downstairs and I finessed it to where basically I had walked around the building. They thought I was walking out toward the thing, but I had already walked around the building. So by the time they got to where I was way up the street, right? So they looking like, hey, come back here. Hold on one second. So, so the police is way up the street, right? And they like, come back here, come back here. Excuse me. So when I turned around and stopped because what I'm gonna do? Run in the casinos, right? And I didn't do shit. I literally just met this person. I didn't even get no money from them yet. I didn't do nothing with them, right? I didn't do no crime. So whatever they say, whatever they think, I'm like, shit, I ain't, you know? So I stopped. They caught up to me and they're like, we got him, we got him. We got the pimp. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, hell no, right? So when I get in the car, The guy's like, yeah, somebody actually came by, and I'm telling them, bro, listen, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm an artist, and she is a stripper. I met her at my show. I literally didn't have no agenda. I didn't tell her to do nothing, and I just got here, so I don't know what y'all talking about. They're like, oh, look, you know, she told us everything. She told us everything. She told y'all what? She told us that, you know, she came here with you and you da-da-da-da-da. Nah, she didn't come here with me. If anything, I came here with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, and I've been living here and everything else, bro. Like, nah, y'all, I know what y'all trying to put together, but nah. So I was like, okay. I said, let me shut up, which is, you shouldn't have said nothing to them niggas, right? But they basically were trying to convince me that this girl done served me up, right? Said that I was this and said that I was that, said that I'm trying to do this and this and that. So I'm like, okay. Come to find out, what had happened was, I guess she had gotten an argument with a guy. The guy, I guess, had gave her some money or something. And this is what happens with a lot of these hoes and especially these tourists that are from other countries. They don't care. They'll call the police and then just leave. They're not coming to court. They're just going to be like, whatever. They just want to get you in trouble, right? So I guess this guy had gave her, you know, $1,000 or some shit like that on some drunk shit, and then just changed his mind and just said, give me my money back. So she was like, you know, she's a young, wild, you know, cowgirl. She didn't give a damn. She said, hell no, right? So the guy's like threatening her with the police or something. She said, call him. She said, I don't give a damn, call the police, right? And the guy does, I guess, or whatever, right? So when the police get there, they find, they saw the room key in her bag. That's why they came to that room, right? So lo and behold, I'm just some guy, la la la, sitting in the room thinking I'm safe. And this is why you can't fuck with out-of-pocket hoes. And this is why they say you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. Because they'll do some shit to ruin your fucking life without you doing nothing. Literally, all I did was get in the car and just, you know, and allow this woman that went out of her way to choose up with me. She got up, left 5 people there in the thing, came back in the restaurant after I curved her, deliberately, like she would not take no for an answer. And then look what happens, right? So boom, I go to jail, right? They take me through the thing, I'm getting processed. I can't believe this shit, because I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I literally didn't do nothing. I literally didn't say nothing. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, this ain't gonna stick. There's no way. Like, they can't do this. Listen, that sentence, get that out your mind, street niggas. Because that's what we tell ourselves. They can't do that. They can't just, they can, and they will. So with no evidence, with no anything, they just locked me up. But what they didn't do was, they didn't file that Rolex, that $4,300, or either one of my cell phones, right? They kept them shits and didn't say nothing about it. Here I am. Now, normally you sign for your property. And I'm like, yo, when I'm going to sign for my shit? Just relax. We got you. Yeah. All right, man. I didn't know the finesse was upon me. So here I am sitting there, chained to the chain gang. Because in Vegas, the way it is you come in one door, you got everybody sitting there, you got the girls on one side, the dudes on the other side. Then there's another room where you go in there and get fingerprinted, they take your pictures. And then there's another big room once you go through the whole thing, and all the girls on one side and all the dudes on the other side. So because it's Vegas, you'll see mad, sexy, badass prostitutes and shit like that. They all sitting there talking to each other like they all know each other and shit like that. And then you see a bunch of fucking drug addicts and fiends and everything else and a few niggas on this other side. So when I get in there, right, and I'm sitting there, I'm at the first thing, and I'm falling asleep on the bench. Because that's one thing, it's going to take hours and you're going to be tired when you're going through that type of situation. So I'm sitting on the bench, I'm falling asleep. It's movie shit, y'all. I can't make this up. I'm sitting there falling asleep. Next thing you know, I feel breath and hear someone yelling on my face. That's running. Daddy, I just had to let you know I didn't tell on you. Ah! The fuck? I wake up. This bitch done somehow snuck through that room, this room, and got past about 20 COs to come out there and tell me that she didn't tell on me. Because when I was going through fingerprinting, I'm telling the story backwards. Because when I was going through fingerprinting, I looked to the left, and like I said, you could see all the girls sitting there. I looked to the left and saw her. Now, mind you, I'm still thinking she told on me or said something, right? So I just looked to the left and I saw her, and she looked at me and she seen a ghost. She was like, and I looked at her and I said, thank you. And I just turned and I never looked at her again, right? I wanted that shit to burn, like, thank you, bitch, right? This is what you got for me. I just want to be down for a real one. I can tell you're a real one. I know you're better than the guy I was with. And please just let me come with you. Da 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 da. I know you're destined for greatness. Like, yo, she said the most. Like, she had all the good shit to say, right? In that Waffle House. That was the reason why I let her come with me. So I'm like, wow. So I'm like, all right. So I hit her with the thanks. And just didn't look at her again. And she was like, I guess she said to herself, I got to get out there and let this nigga know that it wasn't me, right? So I'm falling asleep. It wasn't me, Daddy. I just had to let you know. They fucking dragging her out. The whole line, everybody that was on the chain gang, they all leaned down simultaneously and looked at me like this, right? Like, what the fuck? And the dude that's chained next to me, right? That nigga was an older Mexican. He said, hey, bro, whatever it is, I don't think she told on you, Holmes. I'm like, I'm starting to think now too, like, well, damn, maybe she didn't. Cause like, that's crazy, right? I'm like, I ain't never seen no shit like that. He was like, I never seen no shit like that, bro. Like, yo, that bitch got through fucking Fort Knox to get out there and tell me that shit, right? So now they process me. I'm in the other room now with all the other girls sitting there, and all the girls are trying to talk to me. Hey, look, your girl didn't tell on you. Your girl didn't tell on you. They trying to railroad y'all. That girl didn't say nothing about you. She's a real bitch. Da-da-da. It's what all the other hoes now is telling me. I'm sitting there just like not saying nothing, just looking like, oh yeah? They like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't say nothing to them. Them people ain't right. Them people ain't right. And y'all, you got a good bitch. I'm like, oh yeah? All right. I'm just sitting there like, next thing you know, he said, God blessed you, my bro. Yeah, man, God definitely blessed me. He said, movie shit. Yeah, super movie shit, right? So next thing I know, before I get housed, right? Because the way it's supposed to go is you get processed, you get fingerprints, and then you get housed. Then you get your roll up, your bed sheet, and they send you somewhere. When it's time for me to get my roll out, they say, you're going home. What? Okay. Next thing you know, I'm getting processed out. But I don't got none of my shit. What you mean? Where's my phones? What phones? Nah, hold up. Where's my fucking Rolex? What Rolex? Nigga, where's my money too? Nigga, I have $4,300. What the fuck you mean? Look, you want to stay in jail or you want to leave? Oh, this what y'all was doing? Y'all robbing niggas? Wow. So that's the move? We charge you with something we think you might have done. We have no proof about it, but now we got all your shit and we can keep it. How you gonna just keep my shit, bro? That's mine. Look, you wanna stay in jail or you wanna go home? Who's gonna say, nah, I'm staying in jail, I'm staying out. Matter of fact, go get the white shirts. Da, 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 da. No, that's how they gonna do. He said, welcome to Vegas. It stays in Vegas, exactly. They said your money and your jewels and all that shit is staying right here. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, hey, these niggas is grimy. But okay, I'm gonna charge it to the game. And mind you, statute of limitation, all this shit is literally 15 years ago, okay? So for anybody that's whatever, this is 15 years ago, okay? So, man, so now they let me out. The first thing that I need to do was call somebody, right? This white girl has this big old booty, right? She walks out with this big old booty. Boom, boom. Her shit is boom, boom, boom. And she's on a little ass flip phone, right? She's on a little flip phone, right? And I said, excuse me, ma. I said, you mind if I make a phone call? And she turned around, she said just like this. You don't want to use this phone, Bobo. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to use this one. I didn't put two and two together at first. And I'm like, she had that phone up there the whole time. Yeah. She had that phone up there. She said, you don't want to use this phone, Bobo. Trust me. I said, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I ain't used that shit. Shit. She said, you don't want to use this one, boo-boo. Trust me. I'm like, oh, damn. Ugh. Okay. So I wound up getting in contact with my peoples again. And this is where some of these women are they just don't give a fuck, bro. It don't matter, right? So Shorty's like, I finally get in contact with her. And I'm on her like, we speaking face to face. And I'm like, yo, bruh, what the fuck, right? And she's like, you told me like you don't want me taking no more losses when I told you that guy robbed me. And I'm like, bruh. He's like, he was trying to get the money back. So I said, fuck it. I told him to call the police. What do you want me to do? Not fucking call the police? What the hell are you talking about, bitch? Well, I mean, you said you didn't want him. You said you didn't want anybody taking the money, so I'm not letting anyone take my money anymore. And that's what happened. So those are my choices. Either you get robbed or I go to jail. Bitches is crazy, right? He says, yo, Jones, how much for a feature? DM me. We're not just talking like that in front of the world, brother. But yeah, we can make something happen for shorts. I got you. At the real Serius Jones, no O in Serious. Just send me a DM, all right? And be like, I'm the guy from YouTube. He says, on my soul, we're going to do everything but call their ass. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Do everything but that, right? So I'm looking at this girl, and I'm really upset because in my mind, it's like, bitch, I just went to jail twice in 24 hours fucking with you. I met you, and I just went to jail twice in less than 2 days after I'm meeting you. Yeah, safe to say, you're not exactly a good luck charm, right? Safe to say, you probably got some bad juju on you. Safe. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hello, 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 hello. Y'all hear me? All right, y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? I just got a phone call. Y'all hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, cool. So boom, right? So Shorty is like looking at me like, dude, like, what's the big deal? Like, charge it to the game, like. And I'm tight because I'm like, bitch, you just had me go to jail twice and two fucking, like, bro, this shit ain't cool. She's like, well, look, just charge it to the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what it is what it is. Like, she didn't give one fuck. That should have been the first red flag to me of like, yo, this motherfucker don't give a damn, right? So, all right, everything is, cool, hunky-dory for a while. You know what I'm saying? I wound up actually, messing with Shorty, right? You know what I'm saying? She was a little crazy, but, we functioned, right? Now, this is where the story gets crazy, and this is where, when I say the title, you gotta let a hoe be a hoe, right? So we go to the East Coast. She was, I'm a good teacher in certain ways too, right? So if you got the basics and you listen to me even a little bit, I'm gonna turn you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you in a position to where you actually are even better at whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're a dancer, whether you're a bartender, whether you're whatever, right? So she's getting money, everything's going good. She had gotten a trick to buy her a fucking brand new Beamer, right? Brand new convertible Beamer, right? And she's riding around, you know what I'm saying, top down, you know what I mean, feeling herself. So when she pulls up in Manhattan, pulls up in New York, she's riding around with the top down with her big old boobies out and just, you know what I'm saying, waving at people. The fuck is you waving at? Why? Bruh. This motherfucker is so crazy. She takes the temporary plate and changes one of the numbers on it, right? I guess the temp plate was expired. I didn't really realize it. And she changes the number. She writes something else over one of the numbers just to try and and she's driving around in New York City like la 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 la, right? Now some of y'all know this moment because it came up in a battle rap. Those of y'all that know about battling, right? There was this guy named Valid, who's obviously not valid, right? And this was supposed to be my young boy for about fucking 10 years, right? This nigga had been hovering around me ever since he was a little kid, right? And I let him because I'm that type of guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the young boys. So if you from my hood and you just coming around and you just showing love and showing up, then you know what I mean? I'm gonna rock with you, right? So this guy has shown me signs though. When a nigga shows you signs of disloyalty, believe them. Believe them. So we had went out to LA and I brought him with me and he calls himself Meeting Plugs off my name, right? He said, wrong move. She don't know how fast we are. Exactly, right? So when we get back to New York, this guy's talking to me like, yeah, remember the plug we met? What plug we met? Oh, nah, you know what I'm saying? I had told the plug that, you know what I'm saying, we can this and this and this and we and we and we and the plug. Wait, what we? All right? Now all of a sudden we French. I don't know what we you talking about or what plug you talking about, right? But he said, yeah, wees and bonbons and all that good stuff. Okay, now we French. Wait, what you talking about, bro? Well, look, they want to come to New York and meet up. Oh, now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting it. Yeah, you said, right? That one plug we met, remember? Yeah, nah, I don't remember, right? And double tap that screen. We almost had 100 likes, man. Make sure y'all, get that over that, right? Part. So, what kind of goddamn thug is you? Yeah, I'm not even. He said, they named the plug after you? No, love, follow the story. The point is, this guy is going out here and meeting people, but using my name like, yeah, I'm with Jones, like, as if, like, but you politicking business or some gangster shit using my name that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? That's not player. You know what I'm saying? He said, hungry young buck. Yeah, like, it'd be okay if you was just hungry, you know what I'm saying, and you trying to get to the money, but if you wasn't being sneaky, right? You being sneaky is what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, So he said, right. You feel what I mean? You being sneaky. You being behind my back. You being underhanded. You doing shit without approval. You feel me? So, but I'm the type of nigga where I say, you know what? All right, cool. Tell them to pull up. Because now I want to see what you've been doing. And I want to see the type of niggas you think is a plug, right? Let's see who you think a plug is, right? So shout out to the headhunters, right? Mexican, gangsters. They pulled up. It was two of them. Shout out to my boy, the Hunter, right? Old boy, the Hunter. And my other guy, what's his name? I think it was Smiley or some shit like that. But they was actually cool niggas, right? But they ain't no plugs, right? These niggas wasn't no plug. These is gang members from LA. One of them had just did like 15, 20 years. And the other one was just a young boy that's just, they regular whatevers. But the point is, they sitting there, they're happy to meet me. They're happy to meet you because they know me, right? And you were making it seem like you my right-hand man. Like they can fuck with me by fucking with you, right? So I'm kind of just sitting there. I brought them to one of my watering holes, right? Because this is what I in the city, in the concrete jungle, and all across the country, that's what we have, right? You got spots. If you were even a lion, a fucking hyena, whatever, you got your little water holes and your spots. The wolves got their dens, right? We got our little spots to where, you know what I mean? We go in the cut and da-da-da. We got relationships with this and this and that. So every city, I got that. Miami, I go to, rest in peace, Take One, Club 11, different spots where I go, I know the managers, they know me, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to get somebody hired there, boom, I can get them hired right away, you know what I'm saying? If, let's say, God forbid, I got into something, right? Let's say I got into some smoke and cut a nigga face, bam, right? I could speak to the manager and say, listen, don't worry, Jones, we got you. We're going to make that footage disappear, all that type of shit, right? I have those resources in at least 5 cities. That's what makes a real cross-country boss. That's what makes a real cross-country Mac. Hello? They don't get it. I can go get the keys to an apartment without no credit checks, without no whatever. Those are the resources that you getting when you decide to pay and choose up with a nigga like me, just for the record, right? So boom. So I'm at, one of my little spots in New York. They looking at it like, oh, wow, like this is a big thing, but this ain't nothing. It's a little bar. So they having a good time, cool. My little mans, before going in there, he said, I ain't giving none of these hoes no money. Da-da-da. You talking all this shit, but then when you get in there, niggas missing in action. We looking like, where the hell did he go? See him in the cut. Going crazy. Face all up in asses and shit. Throwing your last dollar on the table. Wackest bitch in the club. You got your face all in the ass. Red flags, right? So now there's a double whammy red flag. One, this is how you know. This is how you know a man. You know a man when it comes to some money, when it comes to a female, and when it comes to pressure, right? So now I'm starting to see your real character. Oh, you a waist down brown, and you a sneaky little motherfucker. So I said, I got to test. Now I kind of already know, but I got to put the full-fledged test on this nigga now before I just exile him from the inner circle of the wolfness. I got to fully test you now, right? So lo and behold, here's my other bitch that's just, came into town, riding around, being all extra friendly with everybody. I said, I'm going to put those two together. I'm going to put those two together and see what happens, right? So I'm actually hosting a battle in my hood. Shout out to my nigga Cluss, CGBL, County Ground Battle League. I tried to help out just to support because that's what I do, When I see another brother trying to do something positive, I'm going to lend my help and my energy and my greatness, right? So I actually did a, little hosting for them, and he's there and my bitch is there. So I tell her, you know what? He's gonna drop you off, right? Because the plugs had left a room there. You know what I mean? They like, look, if you want, you can have the room. We're leaving. Da da da. So I said, oh, okay, perfect, right? That way I ain't gotta get this bitch a hotel room, and this dude that's acting like he's so super loyal. Da 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 da. We gonna test your ass, right? Because I'm gonna see how you act with this bitch. I'm gonna see what happens when I put this badass, juicy titty, big old booty, country ass, fucking beautiful bitch next to you. I'm gonna see how you act. Bro, I said, listen, bro, take her back, you know what I mean? And you could chill with her, do whatever you wanna do, all right? He like, yeah? You sure? I'm like, hell yeah. He's like, all right, yo, thank you, OG. Thank you, man. I'm like, nah, it's good, bro. You know what I mean? Hit him with the, it's good, bro. Do your numbers. You good, right? And I told the bitch, I said, hey, look, he's going to take you back to the room, all right? So, you know, I'm going to hit you in the morning, all right? She's like, okay, right? Because mind you, she's out of pocket. And she's okay with talking to niggas. Now, this would have been the right response, right? The right response would have been, Daddy, I don't want to go with anybody but you. Can you take me? Or even if she went along with it, she's supposed to be uncomfortable about that. Why you want me to be around other men? That's not work, right? But I knew what I was doing, right? And she was just still a loose little goose, right? So she was kind of looking at it like, okay, right? So, boom. I hit dude in the morning with the, yo, you had a good night? That nigga hit me back, yo, with mad O's, right? Mad O's. He said, why do I hear ambitions of a rider? He hit me back with mad O's in the yo. Yo, thank you, man. She's the coolest. She's the coolest. Simping ass nigga. Excuse me. I already know what it meant, right? She called me blowing my phone up right away. Oh my God, this how you feel about me? You got me with this square ass nigga, and all he's doing is biting your back out all night. All he did all night was tell me how I don't need to be with you, how you be abusing bitches, and how I'm better than being with somebody like you, and all this shit. And this is what you want? Get me away from this square ass nigga. I came out here to fuck with you, not this fucking square goofball. That's how she talking right in front of the nigga, right? Don't you know I never spoke to that nigga again? Exactly. I was testing both of them. You know what I'm saying? She fake way past the test and he failed the test, right? Because I asked him, did he beat, right? That's what it was. I say, yo, you had a good night? He said, yo, with mad O's, he was like, yo, the best night ever. She cool as fuck. The cool as fuck. No, you nerd. I'm thinking, I said, so you beat? Question mark. That's what she called me. That's what she called me. Really? This is what you think about me? You fucking passed me off to this fucking nerd? Like, of course he didn't beat. He's a fucking nerd. All he did is sat there and fucking bite your back out. Get me the fuck away from this square. And I know she wasn't lying. I know she wasn't lying. Because if she wasn't, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was mad that the nigga is even like, bruh, bro, don't you know I never spoke to that nigga again? The next time I saw that nigga was when Disaster was bringing him out on stage to try and make up some lie, talking about he knocked the bitch or some shit. Don't you know for the next, I don't know, 5, 6 months, that nigga would call this bitch and to give her free weed, free lean, all this other shit, just doing anything, trying to get her to whatever, be out of pocket with me. And she would just show me it, right? It got to the point where I got mad. So I'm like, why the fuck is you still even answering that nigga? Like, don't answer that nigga. And she's like, Daddy, he just keeps giving me free shit. I'm like, yo, I'm like, I don't care. Like, stop talking to that nigga, right? She's like, all right, well, I got a free zip of weed. You want it? Yeah, bitch. Matter of fact, give me that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got a fucking, and he gave me a bottle of fucking Lockhart. Yeah? All right, give me that shit too, man. We're gonna sell it. But yeah, literally, that's what happened. That's the story of valid that's not valid, right? So he says, did send her in? He's still on the hook. Yeah, I gave him the alley oop to show me who he was. And he showed me exactly who he was, right? My pimp sticks knew what to do. And I put her in the mission to show me who she was, right? So for I don't know how long she was with me, but you know, we went all over the country. We did us, right? And you turn to a plug. He said, Pimpin' 101, Iceberg Slim. Hey, man, sometimes you got to learn how to let people play themselves out of position. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the saying is you got to let a hoe be a hoe. You got to let them, you know, be who they are. Because who they are, right? Now, what wound up happening with this person, right? Shout out to my boy D. There's this guy on Instagram that I ain't gonna lie, on Instagram or social media, this nigga look like a god. She said, you play too much. What's up, Candace? I ain't playing, you know what I'm saying? I'm stomping down about my issue now. Ain't no way around it, you feel me? So there's this guy on Instagram. This is my guy now. I know him for years. He was in BMF. He's a get money nigga, you know what I'm saying? But he's some ism, you know what I'm saying? He's the pimpin', right? So this nigga looks like the king of the world, though, on Instagram. This nigga got exotic horses, fucking tigers, a monkey. Like, this nigga has everything, right, that you could think of. And he's a tall, handsome nigga, you know what I'm saying? All this shit, right? So you look in his comments on Instagram, you see nothing but hard eyes, you know what I'm saying? And bad bitches all in his comments, right? So this bitch is out of pocket, you know what I mean? Putting hard eyes in this nigga comments, right? Why is she with me? Now this is months, down the line, however, right? She don't know this is my man's, right? I see the shit. Oh, word. This is how I do shit, right? So we sitting there one day, I called the nigga and just hand her the phone, right? And she's like, hello, who's this? I said, this is the nigga you like. And she's like, what? I said, hey, P, yeah, I think my bitch likes you, man. Yeah, she putting hard eyes and shit, bro. Here, talk to her. She's looking at me, why you doing that? That's whack. I wasn't trying to fuck with him. It was just a picture. Oh my God, you doing the most over social media. You doing the most. Bitch, be a real bitch. If you're gonna be out of pocket, just be out of pocket. If you like the nigga, go ahead. It's my man's. You ain't know that, right? She's sitting there looking stupid. I could afford. All right, yo, P. I'm like, you know me, man. My bitch is acting like she like you. I wanted to give you some action at her. He dying laughing, like, yo. I said, listen, man, if it's something, I'm gonna make sure she call you back, man, right? Hang up. Why you had to do that? I wasn't even liking him like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a picture. That's corny, all this shit, right? I said, bitch, if you want to fucking like a nigga's pictures, if you want to put hard eyes under this man, go, right? Let them talk and show them. Exactly. She said, that's crazy. Yeah, that ain't crazy. You know what I mean? What's crazy is you think that you could just be putting hard eyes under niggas' pictures as my bitch. That's what's crazy. So guess what? If you want to do that, go fuck with them, right? Here. She said, we hear you. You feel me? Go fuck with them then, right? Do it like a real bitch. Choose up right now then. Don't sneak, right? So what did she do? Oh, of course, I don't want to be with him. That's messed up, all this shit, right? What did she do? Once she winds up, we wind up going our separate ways. Where does she go? To this guy, right? Next thing you know, she's calling me. Car full of drunk people. No, never upset. How I'm upset when I gave her away. That's the point. It's not about it. There's no upsetness. Ain't no feelings, right? That's the point. It's here. Oh, all right, you want to be out of pocket? Let me help you. Let me help you be out of pocket. I'm gonna help you find the nigga. Here he goes, right here, right? You like anybody more than me. Be with him. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give your ass a FedEx shipping number to get to wherever you want to go away from me, bitch. You know what I mean? I'm gonna help you. So now she's with this dude, right? And I guess it ain't cracked up to be what she thought it would be, right? Because she's looking on Instagram, it looks all peaches and cream. Now you're sitting around cleaning up monkey shit and fucking scared that this goddamn tiger's gonna bite your damn head off. Now this shit ain't the same, right? So she calls me, right? He said, facts. Yeah, ain't nothing tender over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit is all ism, man. Go ahead, bitch. Ain't no feelings, no nothing. No hard feelings, no nothing. So she calls me. I see her number. Pick up the phone. She's in the car with all of her wifeys, I guess, right? However many of them is over there. They all drunk, and they're like, Jones, can we come to you, Jones? I'm like, nah, you can't come here. I thought you was good, right? She went from hard eyes to crying eyes, right? I thought you was good. She like, no, you was right. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Oh my God, I'm tired of all these fucking animals. They laughing and shit. Oh my God, I'm tired of these fucking animals. I feel like we're in a zoo. They sitting there all talking to me, laughing, all that shit. What do you look like, Jones? Da-da-da-da. So I'm literally sitting there on the phone interviewing this nigga's whole stable, right? And I don't got no feelings about it. I'm laughing. I think this shit is hilarious. So like, I'm like, but wait a minute. So you trying to tell me that you want to come back and you just got there? She's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, are you gonna let me? Or are you gonna hate me and beat my ass? LOL, da 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 da. I'm like, nah, baby, I ain't bad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. You do whatever you want to do, right? And she's like, starts crying, all of this stuff and all this shit. I'm just like, man, you know, of course, she didn't wind up coming back. You know what I mean? And to this day, where do you think that person is? That person is married to a square, halfway square gangster, I guess, right? Because this is what they do. They get with somebody that they can control, kind of, you know what I'm saying? That has some type of game about them, but is not really, it's not really like a full-fledged real one, you know what I'm saying? And she hits me up periodically. At first I used to get angry. That women like this would still even try and contact me. Cause it's like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Like you just can't be loyal. You just can't be in pocket. There's always something else that you want more or you're looking for or this and this and that. Just be a good bitch, bro. Just stay in pocket to your own situation, man. Even when you with this other guy or this other guy or this other guy, you always got to hit me up. Exactly. At any time you can step back in. Exactly. At any time I could just be like, listen, right? But this is the cold part. They don't have no shame in that way, bro. And this is what it means where like you gotta let a hoe be a hoe, bro. These bitches do not care, brother. They don't care. They don't think like this. Damn, you know what? I don't even want to upset Jones because I know deep down like he actually really fucked with me and You know what I'm saying? This shit should have worked and shit like that. Like, and you know, we been through some shit. We've been to jail together. We done been cross country doing this together. You know what? I don't even want to play with that man. Let that man live his life and let me live mine and da 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 da. You think they think like that? They don't give one fuck. They think about you. They want to hear your voice. They calling your ass. They nigga could be right there. They don't give a fuck about that nigga. She don't respect that nigga like that. You know? So that's the cold part, man. Yeah. You know, he says, but you got in pocket, they playing the same game you playing. Nah, they not playing the same game I'm playing. It's a totally different game. I don't play like that. I don't move like that. I'm actually loyal. If somebody's down for me and somebody's rocking with me, then I don't have that in between thing. I would never put some other bitch above somebody or act like it's a decision between. So no. Who's down for me is who's down for me. I done turned down Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Carrie Hilson. Literally, these are the type of bitches that I had access to, action at, that wanted to fuck with me, and I curved them because I had loyal bitches that was down for me at the time. I don't care who the hell you think you are. You're not more important to me than the person that's literally going out there every day and putting their life or energy on the line for me and bringing food back to my table. That's who's down for me. That's who I care about. I don't give a fuck what the hell you talking about you is. That's the difference. You know? He said, yeah, care starts with self. How's she gonna be loyal to you when she betrays herself? That's a good way to think about it. But also, no. Because a woman's nature is to be, you know, submissive and loyal to a man. That's what her nature is. So it don't matter if you've never been that to yourself. When you got a man that's a real one, that's the way you're supposed to be, and that's the way you're gonna be. But the point is, some people just are not those type of people, bro. And that's why you say you gotta let a hoe be a hoe, because it might take years for that person to even realize, you know what I mean? Damn. Oh, I just got a little nose hair. Shit annoying. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, that's where a lot of niggas lose they self. A lot of niggas actually, you know what I'm saying, get in their feelings and do things that they can't undo because that's all you want is that reciprocation. That's all you want is to know you're not bugging by putting your time, energy, and love, whatever the fuck you call it, into this bitch. But the reality is, bro, you got to accept what it is, bro. This is a person that don't process things the way you do. This is a person that don't feel love for you the way that you would want them to. And you got to be able to not only accept that, but still somehow, you know, find a positivity in that if that's what you want to deal with. Otherwise, don't deal with hoes. Don't deal with women on that level. And even if it's your wife and she's a square woman and a normal, good, hardworking woman, you're gonna still have to deal with these same real attributes, bro. Because squares don't care either. They can be even more heartless than a hoe. At least some of the so-called hoes that I've had in my life, they feel on some level. I'll get a letter or this, I'm locked up, Gam, you know, I'll put this on your books or whatever. They do something for you. Squares don't even feel like they're supposed to do shit for you. They think, oh, well, I got you a present or I got you this. At least a hoe is thinking, shit, I got to bring this money to the table. I got to, you know, I want to put him in a Benz. I want to buy him a Rolex. I want to see him on top. At least you got that out of them. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's for a limited time. Even if they'll turn around and do that for another guy, you know, or whatever. But at least you got some type of actions that are actually showing you that this person rocks with you. That's the hard part to a person like me or a person that has been in that lifestyle to where how do you go from a woman showing you every day how dedicated she is with work to a woman that feels like you're just supposed to know. You're supposed to just know I care about you and I cook, I clean, and I shut the F up. Like, I can cook, I can clean, and I can shut up. What do I need you to do that for? It says big facts. It shows in your actions. Donna Jones says facts. Howard Brown says facts. He says, F the walls, put food on the table. You feel me? He says, I got a Miss Parker who trying to creep back in my life. Yeah? Well, why you not gonna let her? All right, now I'm gonna open the floor for some of y'all for some questions, man. And y'all tell me what y'all think about that, that story and that person. And shout out to her. She's actually seemingly a successful business owner, but it really is it's her dude's thing, and she's a part of running it. But y'all tell me what y'all think about that type of situation or that type of person and what's going on.
You're welcome.
Y'all keep it real with me, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Some good fish, good old fish. Novocaine, baby. Shaq? What I sound like, Shaq or something? It says, people be leeching and reaching. Yeah, that's a fact, gentleman's corner. It says the lack of control makes them type controlling. It says because she's cold. I'm back. I just got distracted by a kitten. Okay, Miss Alien, whoever you are. It says brother eating good today. Yeah, man, God is good. Get us a little fried fish. Little fried fish. I'm talking about little fish. You know? Says you ever battle conceited. Listen, we not talking about no battle rap shit, all right? Do not care about no battle rap shit. I'm not even battling no more for the most part. I might have 3 more battles and I'm done. So please, we talking about movie shit, motherfucking hoes, you know, bankrolls, and fucking, you know, crazy adventures of life. We ain't thinking about no fucking nerdy ass battle niggas that ain't doing shit like nothing I'm talking about. They ain't going to Vegas, they ain't going to Miami, they ain't doing nothing. So don't talk to me about no battle rappers, please. Right? We balling over here, living the baller life. All right, talk to me about that type of shit. Says, do I miss the West Coast at all? Yeah, I was just on the West Coast. I just came there a couple weeks ago, so yeah, I actually do. But every time I go back, it reminds me of why I'm like, you know what I mean? It's really slower out there, respectfully. Says, I miss the West Coast so much, LOL, it's warm there. I mean, for that reason, maybe, but I'd rather be in Miami weather than California weather, personally. You know what I'm saying? Deli said, you should really start your own podcast. That's what we doing here, Belly. Respectfully, this is the start of our podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's why we've been doing my best to be consistent, man. Do I remember the song Glory I did? Hell yeah. It said it's all about the pain, the hurt, the struggle, the years, the blood, the sweat, the tears. Glory. That shit made me cry, bro. I was crying doing that song. Because that's what we really do this shit for the glory, man. It said, don't compare me to them. I'm in a different category. Nigga, we do it for the glory. It said something, it's a whole different story. Yeah, we do it for the glory. Yeah, hell yeah, glory is one of my favorites. Besides, how much money are we talking about? And I have time to write and recite? No. Ain't no, I'll battle rap you for money. No. The fact that you even just said it like that means, like, no. If you got like 50K or something like that, you know, 25K, then we could talk about it. Now let's just scroll back a little bit. Let me see. Trying to read some of y'all questions. Okay, see you said hello. Jones, what's good, bro? What's the agenda for today? Well, you know, this is it's part of the agenda here. It's my daily chat with y'all. It's my job, you know. As an influencer, doing my best to stay in tune with y'all. You know? Put your ego aside and come back. What the fuck I gotta do with ego? If anything, ego would be the reason I want to battle. I don't give a fuck about ego, bro. I'm a businessman, in case you haven't been paying attention. I don't care about ego. I care about money. Said quarter water was fire. Salute, man. Quarter water and a loose. Every day in my hood feels like a movie. Hey, on the corner. What I say? Where do you stay? Nah, you taking me back right now. Quarter water and Lucy. Take one. Them in the face. Take two. Shots them to the face. Yeah. Salute. Book on air. Apparently you're not hearing me, brother. If you want to just believe that all Serius Jones is a battle rapper, it's up to you, brother. But that's unfortunate because you have no clue who I am. But I'm way bigger than that, brother. I'm better than your favorite artist. I make better music than them. My life story is deeper than them. So, if you don't want to know that, that's up to you. But the rest of the world gonna get this work. Do I rap? Yes, I do. I produce, I rap, I write, I direct films. I am a public speaker, father, etc. It says Jones got some lit songs. Salute. The Art of Word War, my audio book is out right now. Okay, for those that haven't purchased a copy, I'm gonna need y'all to tap in. All right. All you gotta do is hit me up on. Can somebody please type $ the Wolf Way in the comments? It says Serious a legend. Salute, man. I ain't want to say it, but you know, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? It says Jones been consistent. That's a fact. No, I know he doesn't know who I am, but you know, that's why I'm patient with some of y'all, because I know some of y'all really don't know. Thank you, Tariq. Appreciate that. That's actually my brother's name. Speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth. You taking it there. That was another song that had me crying. Walking the main line, back to the wall. Man, pain. Pain. That song is pain, bro. Walking the main line, back to the wall. Shout out to my nigga Jay on that hook, man. My nigga had just came home, I think, when he sung that song. Just came home from the main line. Says, I listen to your music. No, book on air, that's the difference, brother. He said, I've listened to your music and my favorite artist is Daylight. It's not a competition. This shit is like wrestling. I'm just a fan. No, brother. That's the difference. It's like wrestling with those type of people, no disrespect. Daylight got, some stuff. But it's not like wrestling, brother. This is my real life. Nothing I say here is made up. Unless it's something, okay, of course, that, is like illegal or something. Yeah, I just make that stuff up. But everything I tell y'all is real. Ain't no wrestling. Y'all like to look at it like that because all these other niggas is fake. That's the difference. This is real. That's where battle rap gets in the fucking way. Because a lot of y'all really don't get it. Y'all think these other niggas that y'all listening to is the real ones, sliding and all this shit. And these niggas is pussy, nigga. These niggas ain't did shit like what I do or have done. You need to be listening to me. Not thinking when you're gonna battle. Fuck a battle. Pay attention, nigga. Let me give you some game. Let me teach you something. Let me show you something. You feel me? He said, talk that talk, Serius. Listen, come on now. Real spill. Get with me. And if you're a female, choose up with me. Nigga, let me show you how you make $1 million with a nigga in real life. Ain't no cap on it. Ain't no rap cap. It says serious music is better. Nah, for sure. Respectfully. That shit is better than a lot of niggas, bro. I just gotta tap in, man. That's it. Pay attention. Okay, I'm gonna address what you said one more time, whoever you are, Book of Air, because you said you're a Daylight fan. He says, no, I mean, for me as a fan, I enjoy y'all's art. That's it. You dig? It ain't about sliding. I'm a grown man. What are you even saying? I didn't say nothing about no sliding. What? See, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all you don't get it. I didn't say nothing about sliding. I'm talking about being genuine and being someone you can learn about life from. You said something about it's just like wrestling. No, it's not. You're a fan of the people that are wrestlers. You're a fan of the stuff that you don't care about whether it's real or not. Well, then you're in the wrong place. Because this is the place where shit is authentic at. This is the place where it's not just like wrestling and it's just like just for entertainment. This is real soul tying, gut wrenching stuff. Do you hear the shit this man is saying? He's referencing songs from fucking 15 years ago because obviously it stuck with him. Mainline, Quarter Water, Glory. These are songs that come from my fucking soul and from my life, nigga, that's resonating around the world with other people that feel my pain. Are you not getting it? This is the difference. These people you talking about ain't on that level, brother, period. What's up, Patty Cakes? How you feeling, baby? We just chopping it up. Kenny says, what's up, cuz? What's going on, Kenny? On Battle Time, Daylight got it? Well, shout to Daylight, but I bodied him 3-0 in California, in case y'all didn't see it. It's online. But, what? Some of y'all with this Diddy stuff, y'all gotta, like, find something better to do, because that shit's just lame at this point. Diddy, What song can I put against Hard Body? Yo, Speak. Come on, Speak. They don't even know what you're talking about, bro. They don't even know what you're talking about. Patty Cake says exactly 100. You feel me, baby? Email says, I remember your viral rap battle video on YouTube. Which one, brother? There's a bunch. Belly says, Serious raps that real life music. You feel me? Am I gonna come back at that guy? No. No, I'm not. I'm gonna let him fizzle out. He put a diss track out to me that only got 2,000 views. That shit got 2,000 views, bro. And literally, you just made a whole AI video of me getting decked the whole video. That shit is corny, brother. Like, if that's what you're trying to make my legacy, like I'm not bigger than a sucker punch, that's corny, bro. But sorry. That's why that shit ain't resonate. That's why that shit only got 2,000 views. This right here probably already got 2,000 views. Me just sitting here talking about a hoe got more views than him making a diss track with an AI video of me getting punched all through the video. Me just sitting here talking about a bitch gets more views. So why the hell would I give him any more energy? He said, don't forget about Hard Body. Yeah, salute, man. Hard Body was another one, too. Man, you making my day just the fact that you even remember all my stuff like that, bro. I appreciate you, man, because that shit is from years ago. Salute, Jones. Wolf Love. Salute, brother. Yeah, Alien Reborn. Some of these people will be trolls in the chat, love. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that bother you. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? When you lit, you're gonna have people that's trying to oppose you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna the brighter the light on you, the darker the shadows, baby. That's how that go. 2,000 views is very bad. Word. Especially on a diss track. So it's like you kinda helped me. Same thing with John the Con. He put out some shit trying to come back, talking about the Salim story and Woo Man and all this weirdo shit. Like, you're not fooling nobody. Serious been before YouTube. Man, tell him something, bro. Tell him something, bro. Nigga was viral, nigga getting millions of views before YouTube even existed. On MTV, BET, Music Choice, Lil Wayne interviews, Gucci Man shouting me out in songs, 50 Cent pulling me up in music video, Jay-Z sound like real, you know, receipts, not feelings and ego, you know? Haha, salute Frank Beer Show. Said the only time you got ice on your wrist is when it gets, no, the only time you got ice on your wrist is when it gets sprained. And the only time you get your D wet is when you piss in the rain. What am I eating, Shoshana? No, I was eating some some fish and hush puppies and some fries. I embodied that shit. 50 Cent in the music video, that was, it's called Okay, You're Right. Okay, you're right. How was that song? Wolf Way or No Way. Yes, sir. Hush puppies go hard. Mm-hmm. You good, brother. You good, brother. Say y'all young folks don't understand Serious. Some do. This is Serious, a legend. Y'all young ones ain't hip. Well, Vince, this is why we here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna couch everybody up. So the people that wasn't there to witness, some of the stuff, is why I'm here to tell y'all stories and bring y'all up to speed with, the type of things that went on in my life. Instead of that YG track with Fire and Life in the City. Damn, you know all my music, man. Damn, speak the truth. You the truth, brother. I ain't gonna lie, man. The fact that you know all that shit off the head right now really is giving me inspiration, brother. No funny shit. You named about 12 of my songs today, bro. That's deep, bro. That shows me like there's people out there that really be in tune with my catalog. Like, man, he said, any new music soon, Serious? Hell yeah. Let me see something. I want to see one thing. I want to see if y'all can hear it when I play it. Hold on one second. Nah, it don't work that way. He said, is he a legend though? You just heard about 7 people say it over and over. Why you think they're saying that? Why you think they're saying that, brother? If it's not true. I see devils wearing Prada, Cubans on the colors of my shine. He said, oh, we know your shit, Jones. You that guy, Wolf. No funny. Salute, brother. Appreciate it. Nicole, don't be judging me, goddammit. It's not called a finger slurp. It's called finger licking good, not finger slurping. What the hell? Finger slurping is crazy. Finger licking, that's what you do with good chicken. That's all. Finger licking, good chicken. Finger slurping, sound like something. I'm talking about, he said I had all the mixtapes. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. This new music is just such on another level in terms of, it's just world like music. So it's like, I don't even know if you can call this a mixtape or what, but this new music is on a different level, y'all. And I'm not saying that on some, trying to pat myself on the back type of thing. I just think it's, I got to a place now where as an artist, I feel like I've already accomplished the basic stuff of like, having the hood fans and niggas in the trap smoking, listening to me. I'm at the stage now, I want to hear my shit on cruise. You know what I'm saying? Damn, speak truth, no lie. You the truth, man. I feel like I'm supposed to give you some type of reward or something. This man knows my whole catalog. He said, life, if y'all hear life is like a two-way street, you will understand. Man. KC the one. Ironically, I've never been knocked out, brother. That's one thing I've never been. Have I been dazed from a sucker punch? Yeah, once in life. All right? But not only, if you just look up my actual government name, you'll see that my life is the fucking transporter, nigga. My life is paid in full. Talking to me about some sucker punch, that's like not even the tip of the iceberg, brother. You're talking to a real life, you're talking to a real life shotter, bro. You need to listen to these other people in the chat. I'm trying to give you some game. 100s, 100s. You feel me? I said the new music is real songs, not just bars. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I'm on it, man. And I'm glad that it's resonating with y'all. It says you was on MTV. What the fuck? Yeah, word. Maria says, well, hello there. How you doing, lovely? Peace and love. Love the home decor. Salute. Nicole, what's up, queen? You said you been was on MTV. Yeah, all that shit, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even patting ourselves on the back for none of that, though. You feel me? I ain't here to be, feeling myself because of what I did in the past. We doing this shit now, man. We got more shit going on now. I got boss game going on now. I got badass bitches going on now. I can help you get a motherfucking 60, 70 bands a month now. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying brand new whips now. I'm busting down my chains now. Huh? You tucking over shit now. Fuck that old shit. He said I was trying to rage bait. Well, you can try. No, that shit gonna work. Serious the truth. Some of these youngins have no idea. Salute, brother. I appreciate you, man. But no, that's the point. This ain't no back in the day shit. We doing this shit now. We showing motherfuckers what time it is now. Some of these motherfuckers, that's what they be trying to do. They be trying to act like, oh, he used to be, or you used to, nah. Still is, nigga, right now. Still one of the most, if not the most talked about in quote unquote battle rap now. I don't even be battling like that. What am I eating? I just showed y'all, man. It's that peace, beloved. Peace to you, man. Peace to you. Paul, it's Jesus, Apocalypse. I'm going to give you one read. He said, yes, I had no idea. Well, now you do, brother. It's a blessing. Paul is Jesus, Apostolic Church, Jesus, Father, God. Okay. Now look, this is one thing that we're not doing. All right. Y'all should go listen to True Story, then y'all would get it. Damn, man. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. You the truth. You the truth. Speak the truth. Yeah, True Story. You're talking to me about songs that I forgot about. Speak. That's what's so deep about this shit to me. Because it's like, bruh, I really need to get into my own catalog because I forgot about some of this shit you saying. You really inspiring me. Like, damn, yeah, you do got that. You do, like, I did that. Yeah, we got shit. Tell me what y'all think about this song. Some of y'all said y'all think this might be, when I played this on live. Some of y'all was really jacking it, but I don't know what y'all think about this. Can you hear it? Stop DMing me. All these fucking messages for nothing. Let me know if you can hear it. Seize the moment now. You feel me? Carpe diem, baby. Can you hear it? I see devils wearing Prada. Cubans on the collars of my shadows. Biggest up in my baby mama. They say your daughter is a street nigga karma. It's hard. I still gotta keep that God out of. Cause I can't let them turn me to a martyr. But I gotta be somebody she proud of. So I'm taking over Nino at the Carter. Yeah. I know they know our guns go off for show. Don't make us do another demonstration. You know, get back, got no limitations. Take souls, bank rolls, clothes, and exotic hoes. And we got ice on us like immigration. How about it's a situation? Listen. Ain't nothing changed. Since Pop-Pop's gold nuggets. Back you sit strains on the plane and bro luggage. We was hitting stains in the same old bucket. They break up my name and they change the whole substance. I try to put stains on it cause they don't cut it. We been chopping blades like machete. Chains kinda heavy, don't get cold without your thing or with a thing. That's the devil grilling Prada. Cubans on the collars on my shotters. My biggest op than my baby mama. They say a daughter is a street nigga karma. But I still gotta keep that glada. Cause I can't let them turn me to a martyr. But I gotta be somebody she proud of. So we taking over Nino at the Carter. Hey, I know they know our guns go off for show. Thankful. And we got ice on us, no grim. We got ice on us like immigration. That ain't sounding right. Flounder like. Wait, hold on. Nigga says 762s. Hold on. What did I say? Serious out here playing any sound. Who's with the balls, baby? Make something out your life. Talking like sharks, but they really real flounder like. I live a power life, trying to get ghost on it. The most want it, it don't tarnish. Shining like a diamond, I was once cold on them. Give your soul to these hoes, they gon' have a hole on you. Cubans on the collars and my shotters. Biggest up in my baby mama. They say your daughter is a street nigga karma. I still gotta keep the God. Cause I can't let him turn me to a martyr. But I gotta be somebody she proud of. So I was taking over Nino at the Carter. Hey, I know they know our guns go off for sure. Whoa. Y'all think about that. Man, I love y'all motherfuckers, man. He said, I know they know our guns go off for show. You feel me? Fire emojis. I just subbed, bro. I appreciate that. I can hear that on the radio and in the clubs. Right? Street in the building. I respect it. Young boy better. Okay. Shout out from Washington, D.C., Chocolate City. Fire. That's hit with Takeoff. Gang shit. Talk your shit. Respect. Vulture City puts her face and thumbs down. This shit fire. LMAO. Yeah, this shit can be played on movies, commercials. My favorite songs from you is When You in Your Afro Jones Bag. Salute, brother. He says, another hit vibes. Our guns go off for show. Word. Where I'm from Jersey originally, brother. Inglewood, New Jersey. / Harlem, New York. He says, making hits. I hear you. Shit sound fly, bro. Bro, why did you sign the DTP and never had nothing drop? Was it for fame? Yeah, because them niggas is suckers, bro, and they ain't want nothing to drop. They just wanted to have a trophy and saying, we got Serius Jones. They ain't never dropped none of my shit. Luda's just a sucker, bro. It is what it is. Says, big fan. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, so that's one, right? He says, I like it, and all I like, some NBA YoungBoy said. All right, so that's one, right? Here's another one that's in that bag, right? But let me tell me which one y'all jacking better. Now listen to this one though. It's different, but hear me out. And stop talking about NBA Young. Don't make my chat about no NBA YoungBoy, nigga. This is Serius Jones time. Don't start that shit. Jones on the beat too, by the way. Listen, hear me. Turn a God-fearing man to a savage. And all night, how you dreaming about murder? I can't lie, you dreaming about murder. Man try to stick me up like a cactus. Can't rest till you rest in the casket. Cause when I sleep, I be dreaming about murder. I can't lie, I be dreaming about murder. Just wanna send me soul up to Almighty God. And Lord, I pray you forgive me. But I want a grave, though you dig me. Can't be afraid that they'll give me when we roll up. Rifle small. Head tap, yeah, they got us, but it's about to get back. Not a smoke, niggas wanna dead that, nah. Around here, they take numbers off the census. Head tap, leave a small mouth senseless. On foot, ain't no sliding out of business. There's no face, no phones, no forensics. And when it's smoke in the air, you can sense it. Tell me, have you ever seen death? Pussy boy take his best breath, like one up top, then two to the chest. Real life blood and flesh make a mess. Men are killing, die for respect. If they get catch through the time, no regret. When your life been oppressed and you're godless, you feel like murder might be better than sex. Yes, hammers blazing, grandma praying. Your soul ain't contaminated. Peace talk is antiquated since we've been emancipated. And we raising sinners blatant. Can't erase the hand of Satan. Just wake up before you laying on the page. My block no stranger to badness. Turn a God-fearing man to a savage. And all night, how you dreaming about murder? I can't lie, I've been dreaming about murder. Man try to stick me up like a cactus. Can't rest till he rests in a casket. Cause when I sleep, I be dreaming about murder. I can't lie, I be dreaming about murder. Yeah. It's a story older than Methuselah when Lucifer creep into your soul of what he do to you. Go shoot him up. That's all the killers wanna do for love. Blood start pooling on the street where your medulla bust. But who is us? We forgot the downtrodden. They say the town rotten, but we still found stardom. But can't live well in an 8x6 cell. Couldn't get Bell sick from the shit smell. Kid fell school with the streets. He passed with flying colors. Like a siren, no hiding from the life among us. Who you fight with and die your brothers. And women get scorned for trying to love us. Send this soul up to Almighty God. And Lord, I pray you forgive me. But I want a grave, though you dig me. Can't be afraid that they'll give me. When we roll up, here right small. Head tap, head tap. Get back, get back. Dead that, dead that. You know what I mean? Stuff about me, you know what I'm saying? But, all right. So, okay. Which one? Says that piano hitting on that beat, huh? Word. This is a story older than Methuselah. That's a bar. Word. All right. So which one y'all jacking better? Which one y'all like more? He says exclusive, y'all. Word. Bang Biz. I like your songs, but your song is fire. I hope you keep making more heads. Keep the shit going. Keep on making songs. You drop that song, they're gonna play this in movies, video games, a whole lot. Is it? He said that beat is hard. Damn, you not capping shit. I just found you in the 50 Cent video at the 3-4 mark. That's crazy, bro. This song was huge. I told y'all, man. I don't cap to y'all, man. Never did. Noah says the beat is kind of crazy. Appreciate the insight. Wait, that's off Afro? No, I just made that, brother. That's a song I just made like a couple days ago. He says we have to keep going. Salute, man. Let's get it. Another hit. This shit gives a gangster from the islands. That's exactly what we on. That's exactly the vibes, brother. Badman tune. That's why I said my block no stranger to badness. That's what they call gangster shit in the island. Badness. Like rich badness. You know what I'm saying? He says, oh nah, you start flowing. Yeah. Serious got serious lyrics. Seriously got serious lyrics. Yeah. He said, I like the second one better. Even the last song is off of Afro. Damn, that's tough, Jones, to pick. I like the first one more, but fire. Hi from Ukraine. What's up, Ukraine? Love from Poland. What's going on, Poland? I can't choose to be honest. The second too crazy. Okay, But see, that's the thing, right? I'm trying to just pick which ones is the ones, right? This is another one I'm about to do today, God willing, right? Afro beats. Watch how that piano, watch how the guitar come. Hey, oh, oh. Talk to these hoes, what I say, it's like, Jezebel, everybody was so for sale. Jezebel, got more than a soul for sale. You catch her on the late night with a face sunk into the neck of some married man, and done it like a great way. Jezebel, talking about a Jezebel, got more than a soul for sale. Catch her on the late night with her teeth sunk into the neck of some married man on land like a great white. But she can't sing her play. Yeah. You said the Afro vibe is definitely your lane right now, huh? I love that bass line. Dude, he said, nah, them beats different. Man, bro, I'm in my bag, bro. God got his hand on me right now. Woo! Serius Jones on that beat, man. Serius Jones on that beat. He said, I can't front. The track is dope, my nigga. Get that done ASAP. This is what we call making real songs and radio-ready hits. Respectfully, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. He said, nah, them beats is different. Word. He says, freak Ukraine and Russia. Nah, man, love, man. Love. Love the Ukraine and Russia, man. That's funny as hell. He says, how the F did I end up on a Serius Jones live? Bro, what the F is YouTube doing? YouTube is showing you some love, man. YouTube is putting you in front of what you need to see, baby. That's what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? It says, Jones, drop these hits ASAP and flood the block. Music make me want to get some money. He said, that's a cool beat. Yes, let's play. All right, I got you, man. I got you. I got y'all, man. As you can see, I'm working, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying creative. I'm staying working. And, yeah, me and Tay-Rock never came out on an app. I mean, it never came out, but it should be on the app, no? It should be on the app. Oh, man, listen to this beat. Bro, I swear to y'all, man. I swear to y'all, man. Once that door open up, says, are you the rapper Serius Jones, bro, a legend for real? Yeah, that's me, nigga. I'm the producer now, too. I got a hook to this shit. What I said? I said, leave a big dog red like Piffer. His ashes to dust when we kick up. Sweet get sweet when the boom just lift up. Put it down, shiesty up. Dark town, turn the light shit up. This badness, shit, it get savage. Hands get dirty for live lavish. Leave a big dog red like Piffer. His ashes to dust when we kick up. Street gets sweet when the boom lift up. Dunks and thongs and the thong like this up. Put it down, shiesty up. It's a dark town, turn the light shit up. Rich badness, shit, I get savage. Hands get dirty for live life. Boom. And it up on the room. And like it down the room. Not even Flash can outrun the boom. Boom, boom, shake the room. Sing pussy, say my boom. Dun, 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 dun. Forget the lyrics, but some shit like that. He said that piano and violins is tough. That beat fire. High Time says dope. All right, so question. And he said, I appreciate you for blessing us, bro. No doubt, man. You know, one hand wash the other, they both wash the face. You know, if y'all can help me come up with some vibes, why not share them with y'all? But this is the thing that I'm wondering, right? Which one y'all like better? It don't even matter. It's different type of shit, but this is more, to me, this is more, it's more on the boat. It's more on the boat. And the other one is more so in a party with the killers. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so this is what I want y'all to see, right? This is a whole nother vibe that y'all ain't get in tune with yet, right? But this is, I think I'm gonna call this tape Stop Down Game.
Yeah, man. You know, this that cross country, you know what I'm saying? When you pull that thing off, you know, the lot, you know what I'm saying? Paper tags, you feel me? Paper tags with that big paper in your pocket still when you left the lot, you know what I'm saying? Still got a big old lot beating up the block, though. Hello? Hey. Stacking on winter, ballin' all summer. If it ain't everything, then I don't want none from it. She tagging my baby, you doing 9 numbers. And itty bitty traps off the blade, don't cut it. Niggas splash how we driven, diamonds all flooded. They hating from the beaches cause we bowing no budget. And we stacking on winter, ballin' all summer. So we stacking on winter, ballin' all summer.
What's up? Fried lobster with the yellow rice. Upstairs in Tootsie's all night, and all I hear is Carmelo wife. La la, you high, bitch. That's why you wanna tell your life. My game cold. Sell a devil ice, make hella price.
Mice and roaches used to act like they paid rent. I was taught you make a dub, at least save 10.
Right.
War scene is first quarter at 14. On the corner hustling with my father.
Not all fiends.
Carleen, I pull with these hoes, I draw string. Car beams all green, it's a boss thing. I paid the cost, it's exhausting. It's
casino life. But I'm less Lester and more Rothstein.
Stacking on winter, ballin' all summer. If it ain't everything, then I don't want none from it. She tagging my baby, we doing 9 numbers. Itty bitty traps off the blade, don't cut it. Niggas smash how we driven, diamonds all flooded. They hating from the bleachers cause we bowing no budget. And we stacking on winter, ballin' all summer. Say we stacking on winter, ballin' all summer. Yeah, man, so I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man, need to just let this track breathe, you know what I'm saying? Like, shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
That thing rock, man. You know? But I can't help that this just remind me of that, you know? That shoebox full feeling, you feel me? You know? It's like when you cop your first old school, you know what I'm saying? Pulled it off the lot, then you got them shoes. You know what I'm saying? You done found them, so that man with them shoes. You know what I'm saying? Take it to the Mexicans. They done threw them 24s on your box Chevy. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the beat putter, you got them 15s and the
Fuck that old shit, Stank. You listen to what I'm doing right now?
You know what I'm saying? Still had the watch on, still had the ice on. Then you got the icy white tee on. And then you hop out popping that shit because you know you legit.
Yeah, fuck that old shit, man. Murder moving back in the day. Nigga, we making bangers and hits right now, man. Hello? He said, this that summer hit wilding out in Miami. Salute. Mr. Freeze says fire emojis. He says, double tap that screen because that shit clean. Salute, brother. Appreciate you, man. I'm just trying to show y'all the range, man, and the shit we got in the chamber for y'all, man. We got some stuff, man. Some stuff, man. I forgot about this shit. I don't even remember I did this. Forgot I did this. Your body speaking song language. Foreign style. She hard road because it's dangerous. Better hold on now. Her body language bad to cuss you out. Baby, go ahead, make it talk to me. It look like your body screaming. I'm under the spell of your sorcery. Only I can't decode the meaning. From London, Africa, New York, you see. You don't need no words to speak. That's body language. I'll be your translator. Boom, ba-dum, pow. Probably talking on the biggest language. The first time that we had a conversation. Shining in the watch illuminating. You recognize, communicating. Take me down. What it say to me? If she comes, she on the way to me. Break it down, heavy style, she like voodoo. Good juju, we watch her like voodoo. She move like boom, ba-dum, pow. She could barely roll to stand up stairs. Tax niggas like the IRS. Connected but a broad wireless. Watch the niggas if they try to step. Chanel, Dior, Celine, that's a dialect. Say less. Your body speaking song language. Boom, ba-dum, pow. Oh, wow. Diamond star. I said, we pun rolling cause it's dangerous. Better hold on now. The body language better to cuss you out. Oh, baby, go ahead, make it talk to me. It looks like your body's screaming. I'm under the spell of your sorcery. Only I can decode the meaning. From London, Canada, and Austin. All right, well, goodbye. All right, that's another one. I forgot about that one. I never put that. Was supposed to be on Afro Jones, but I ain't put that one on it. This another one right here. Still shell shock, fresh out the cell block. It's wolf love, we come different where we from. We got the block like the surface of the sun. Rings on everything except my thumb. She go for me, but the money make her come. Can run the numbers up and ask her for it. Long as you know, ain't no such thing as the one. Thy kingdom come and I will be done. We finding heaven in the sun. Everybody wanna be so hard, this won't be the richest. I can't leave the trenches. It's the reason I did it. Just know that I'd rather be a corpse before I be a witness. They got season tickets. When you play this game, you gon' need no glitches. In my kitchen spaces, fuck a friend, we only love the fan. That's the missing statement, baby. How you claim you got a man? Stay in niggas' faces, leave them. Love, we can different where we from. We got the Glock like the surface of the sun. Rings on every finger except my thumb. said this can be an album of hits. That beat kicking, this shit fire. Salute, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I just want to give y'all like, just some range so y'all can see the different man, we on different levels with this shit, bro. All type of different music, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this shit is what really is man. Bruh. Shit, bro. Shit.
You can be a slave, me. I'ma get this baby. This baby.
Can I have your trap? Pay me.
Let me get
Nigga
this
said,
baby.
nigga said, cash daily. Thought I said goodbye to the game, but she still got a hold on me. Hey, the diary of a cash addict. Pay me.
Baby felt the vibe, thought I changed, but I'm still just the same old P. Same old me.
Just OG Boss Max, that is.
Hey, you never get away clean when you came from the mud. You could blink and then love be the reason you could plug. Play the concrete during the week and the weekend in the club.
Want a ring around a finger, but got a ring around a tub.
Baby daddy 103, that's what I heard from the grapevine. Kill a nigga cause he had a toast throwing gang sign. That steering wheel get you spent, I wish a nigga would grain. Only 3 letters that I would bang, and that's gonna be C-O-D. Cash on the daily, hustle don't be lazy unless you want a J-O-B. And you could be a slave, me, I'ma get this paper, I'm talking about
Cash daily.
Thought I said goodbye to the game, but she still got a hold on me.
The diary of a cash addict. Can I have your trap? Pay me.
Baby felt the vibe, thought I changed, but I'm still just the same old P.
Just OG Boss Max, that is. Thought I said goodbye to the game. Hey. OG Boss Max, that is. Of course, this is me. Cash on the daily, hustle don't be lazy unless you want a J-O-B. You can be a slave, me, I'ma get this paper. I'm talking about cash daily. Thought I said goodbye to the king, but she still got a hold on me. Ooh. What? Come on, bruh. Come the fuck on, man. You know what I'm saying? They got joints, bruh. Yo, some of y'all gotta grow up, man. You get out of my life talking to me about shit from 20 years ago, brother. What the fuck? You talking about Mook? Like, bruh. Tell Mook to do this. Tell Mook to do this.
Shit, fuck that. Yeah, hey. Back at it, man.
It's so hard. Good job. Salute.
Shit, have a nigga two-stepping like, hey. I wish I knew how to crip walk type shit. Hey, what I say? He a real nigga, but he just can't rap. Everybody rap now.
Where the fans at?
I'm about to let this fully off, bro.
Stand back. Right corner. It get sticky for that mail. I stamp that.
You capping like you anthrax, boy, you tan packs. Your bitch probably wear the pants. Me, I can't slack. You don't keep me fresh, it's a saran wrap. Put the feet, I be snapping, bitch, I'm like a bad trap. Real facts, he saluting my little soldier. Yeah, that's what she call my private. Keep my heart on Minnesota and my wardrobe in the tropics. Whipping horses in the motor, I'm the problem in the topic. If that pussy got an odor,
I go with you to the doctor.
Review on the block, feel like Moses, mean I'm on profit. Ran up out your sauce and try to pop it. Come on, boy,
stop it.
Sneakers on the blade, you out of pocket like a lost wife. It ain't about more profit, don't wanna talk about it. Going, can't fuck with you if you ain't hoeing on my hand, you don't put a bang rolling. My split days over, I'm a trophy game golden in the fed in my projects with my chain glowing.
Nah, Wolf, I ain't going.
At 30 like a real
That thing poking, I don't go to laundry mats. I ain't folding.
Bitch, I ain't no low-key tryna spin it like you know me. Such a fan on the blade, now your hoes wanna blow me. See that?
Oh, for surely. Jonesy Big Brody. Have you ever been fucked by a parolee and a stolie?
Have you ever stuffed a rubber in your coochie with a rollie?
Have you ever put a chopper in your name for the homie? And if not, then you about to do all three. And if not, then ain't no reason to call me. Streets my backyard like I sleep in an RV. And I heard that you like back and forth. Well, bitch, I ain't going. I made all these beats, brother. Every beat that you hear me rapping on, I made, brother. I made all this shit. The Afro beats, the these shits, everything, brother. I'm making all this shit. Feel me? So he said, "No, I'm with the listening party." You feel me? We just having an impromptu listening party right now. I see them fire emojis. I fuck with y'all.
So yo, Clicko, right? Shorty gonna hit me talking about, did you miss me? I said, as far as I remember, when the one time I swung at you, I connected. If you leave, I won't be sad, cause my money blue. I just get another you. I'm rocking ice in my vein. But what you ain't gonna do, stay in my name.
And what you ain't gonna do, play with my game. And we ain't living like the hustle bulls. Fuck with me, I fuck with you. Long as I'm your campaign.
But what you is gonna do is get paid.
And what you is gonna do is what I say, yeah.
About that life, what's the price? 2,000 a night. And she ain't even tripping when they shut down the sites. Cause it's hips, lips, and fingertips.
Y'all be flat backing. You selling pussy instead of game, then that's just whack macking. Keep my name out your bio. No tagging. See if it's really PGO, then they don't need to know. But nowadays, all these squares wanna be a hoe. But they think a phone and OnlyFans is all you need to know.
VVs busting through the tents in the phone. She out of pocket trying to choose. I got a pimp on the horn. They got me feeling, start yelling. And
Gang talking.
I said, come back when you calm down.
Banged on them.
She started laughing. I'm like, shut up, bitch. You was paying them. If I never pulled up on his blade,
You probably stay with him.
breaking them, shaking them, and ain't got a label.
Nah.
They don't call him serious for nothing.
Don't play with him.
Shit, you with the winner, baby. It's hard to lose. 4 a.m. at Las Vegas Boulevard and
Cruise.
I'm in that AMG.
Like, who trying to pay a P? When it come to serving these niggas, I'm the made of D.
Cause my money blue, I just get another you. I'm rocking ice in my vein. But what you ain't gonna do, stay in my name. What you ain't
Serius Jones.
my game. And we ain't living like the hustle bulls. Fuck with me, I fuck with you. Long as I'm your campaign. But what you is gonna do is get paid. Yeah, what you is gonna do is what I say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel good when you like, you know what I'm saying?
Said I'm vibing, enjoying this new catalog. Well, I'm doing it for you, Speak Truth, because you literally sat here and named like 12 of my songs, bro. That shit is dope, brother.
You know what I mean? Cause you done got some proceeds. You know what I mean? So as I proceed,
I'm giving y'all this whole, this new sauce is different, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Woo! These beats is crazy. I'm telling y'all, I'm in a vibe. I'm in a different world right now. She already knew the fellas. Now I'm the artist / producer.
You ain't tricking if you got it. Well, even if I had $1 billion,
I ain't gonna never have it. I'm cut from that cloth, you should tell the fabric. And if you break
bread, I ain't jealous if you
picking niggas' pockets.
But if you try to get in mine, stop it. That's what I tell a bad bitch. Try to seize on my paper, I was never average. Been a pea, hit a stain since I wear the mattress. Yeah, she ripped for the click. Just fell on some things. It's always one talk about, baby, you better than this. She tell you she sell a bit,
But she sell it a bit.
just bless the trick in the VIP. Told her, give me kiss. You ain't know she a smooth child, that's okay, look cool together. Tried to introduce her, she already knew the fellas. Planning in the future, looking crazy but cool, whatever. The bubble got you, yeah, I guess a wetter jacuzzi jealous. Gang ain't seen cousins that said she lose, forget her. She came out her mug like, how you doing better?
Without you, gotta keep it tall, kid. You done fell for that hoe at one point, we all did. She go with a dude from the heights, but still think I don't know.
When I double text, she told me what's wrong with me. He got a neck from the ice, but saw him walking in the snow. Came up to the club and asked to do a
Song with me. The nigga said, the smartest thing a nigga can do is play dumb. It's hard to do when they wanna say something.
And she handed
Hey, just keep it tall with me.
Know I'm gon' find out cause it's a small city, girl.
Just keep it tall with me. And if you jump the fence, to beware the dog in me.
You ain't got a lot to kick it, cause we done had a lot of bitches. Know she got some niggas, so why you acting all suspicious? Like you tryna hide the business, it's just wild, ridiculous, bro.
You ain't know she a smooch, huh? That's okay with a cool, whatever. Try to. Nigga said, you ain't know she a smooch, huh? That's okay, y'all are cool together. You tried to introduce her, she already knew the fellas. Planning a future, looking crazy but cool, whatever. That bubble got you, yeah, get so wet a jacuzzi jealous. And gang ain't seen cuz since they said, nah, come on now. Came out your mug like how you doing better. Without you, gotta keep it tall, kid. You done fell for that hoe at one point. We all did. Yo, that's based on a true story too, man. So let me see. All right, that's a whole album right there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 of that. Yeah, that's a whole album right there. And put Heaven on the Slums on there, and then boom, got an album for y'all. That's another one. Then we got Gratata. So this thing, all right, boom. I'm about to arrange this shit right now. Murder in Your Dreams, Murder Dreams, this, that, and that. That's a whole nother album. I'm about to lay this shit today. Jezebel. Jezebel. We're gonna do that. All right. Then we got, what else we got here, man? What else we got here, man? I don't even know. We got some shitty shit. Got some shitters. What's up, kid? What's up, Kyle? Yeah. Yeah. I had thought I had. This is actually a hit, too, but I don't know about, you know.
We was told to stay ready. You gotta get ready. Yeah, right there. Sad dog. Joe. Found my first when I was
Crazy.
down, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, oh shit. Shit felt like love back then, you know what I'm saying? I swear to God,
I don't know what she's saying, but check what I'm saying, though.
gangsta shit, though,
Nigga saying, have you ever fell in love with a handgun? All my shooters catching that ones. We can't lay up, cause technically they foul. And you can push your line, just don't get caught out of bounds. Or we gon' take your soul, or just hold that bitch for ransom. Where you think we got these bands from? Hey, put that on the game. Swimming in our blood like where the party at. This nigga stores, funeral home, churches, laundry mats. Test your heart, I seen the rest. Turn the cardiac. Was 17 when niggas tried it. White tees tied on faces, trying to hide like where the fire. Lucky they survived it. My only sidekick with a handgun. All my shooters catching that one. And you can push your line, just don't get caught out of bounds. Or they gon' take your soul, or just hold that bitch for ransom. Where you think we got these bands from? Gang. Nigga said, have you ever fell in love with a handgun? Woo! What? All my shooters catching them ones. We can't lay up, cause technically they foul. And you can push your line, just don't get caught out of bounds. Or they gon' take your soul, or just hold that bitch for ransom. Where you think we got these bands from? See, like when I get in that bag on my Negro spiritual shit, bro, niggas can't fuck with that Jones, bro. That Negro spiritual Jones, That shit different, bro. Have you ever fell in love with a handgun? All my shooters catching that ones. There's so much stuff that I haven't even dropped with y'all, bro. Like that, it's like I don't even know if it's old to me now, but it's still.
Yeah, Jones on the bed. All body karate.
Like this is just a random night in Cali, like 4 years ago.
Call him what up.
It's the guy.
With the flow that break the thermometers. Call me the astonishing. Jewels on my neck. Look how that you polish it. Diamond all you want, and if it's cloudy, then you gon' shine like mommy. Then you can't change what's inside of you.
Inside of you, Arabia,
At least that's how the
weapon look,
niggas think they step us to you, have them laying
head to foot.
Check the box, throw it in the pot.
Let the pressure cook.
Through the west and then the brook.
Then went west like Westbrook. Then let's look. Detail.
Got elements for retail. We never did no reset. Got 11 flips for
3 scales. We held.
The president named
Miguel. So you can let them bells come through.
Stop shining that light in my cell. Rookie fucking sir. Got ice in the mail. Know the smell when it come through. You got life in the jail. Let them shells kick like
Kung Fu.
Like curled up like a snail. On the rail.
Off that bundle.
Ain't the hardest fall. Watch niggas hard dissolve. They got the law involved. What's wrong with y'all? I should pull all your cards. It be a hog pause. Whenever they reach their palms out.
Blame it on COVID.
I'm sick of these niggas wearing a mask.
Take it off phone.
It's like work, right, fam? Back at y'all niggas in a minute.
I said fire emojis, fire. What's your email? Serious OG and Gmail. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got joints, man. I ain't gonna lie, we can go here all night. But I literally got joints on joints on joints for y'all, man. That I haven't even dropped, that I haven't even... Shorty from the east side, story joints. Man. This is a joint. Fuck a battle. We got tours coming up, nigga. Got movies coming up. Bad bitches. Fuck a battle, man. Shit over. Niggas is lames. We over here trying to take this world over, man. I'm done with this sitting around battling niggas. What I'm getting out of that, bro. Realistically. I've been doing that shit 20 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's time to win, bro. Said, Debo, is that you? Yeah, you damn right it is. You damn right it is, Debo. You know what I'm saying? And what y'all got on my greatness? What y'all got on my greatness? What you got on my 40, man? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Debo. I don't even know who Mike C is, bro. He said, do I know who Mike C is from? No, I don't know who Mike C is. He says, yo, Jones, thank you for the exclusive. You sitting on a treasure chest of hits. Man, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. But you know what? Speak the truth. You're the reason why because I'm like, bro, just knowing that it's people like you that exist, that know my whole music catalog, that could sit there and name off 12, 13 Serius Jones songs, is the reason why I got to focus on this music, bro. It's the reason why we got to fucking finish this mission, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. Nigga, I'm not stopping, man. We're gonna make this shit happen, bro. I'm gonna be in a city near you performing soon, man. I'm gonna be in a city near you performing soon. Put that on everything. Fuck that other shit, man. I don't give a damn about no goddamn... Don't talk to me about no battling these niggas, man. Tell them niggas to make some hits. Huh? Tell them niggas to go out there and live a life like mine. Tell them niggas to actually be, be great without needing another person to stand across from. You know? Manifest destiny, brother. It's all coming. Yeah. He said, you got it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Joe says, talk that talk. Nah, like for real, man. Miss Monique sent me the GOAT trophy. Hey, I appreciate you, lovely. I appreciate you, lovely. And this is what I'm saying, bro. I'll give y'all, you know what? I'm going to put it out there right now. I'll give y'all 3 more, man. I'll give y'all 3 more battles, man. I'm not saying where, saying who, saying what. I'll give y'all 3 more. Y'all be smart about how y'all want to ration that out. But I give y'all 3 more, man. And I'm done. I got bigger shit to do, man. I got bigger shit to do. It ain't my fault these other niggas ain't stars. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault these niggas ain't stars. I'm not gonna sit here and play myself. I've been playing myself. That's just being real. I've been playing myself. Sitting on motherfucking classics and hits for years. Years. Y'all hear the shit I'm playing, y'all? You hear the shit I'm playing you. Y'all don't know one battle rapper that can do nothing like what I just played y'all. Not one. So what I look like? What I look like keep subjecting myself to just being in the same bracket as people that can't even function on my level. I'm playing myself, man. Playing myself for what? For 15 bands? For 20 bands, 25 bands? That shit ain't worth my career, man. That shit ain't worth making millions. Ain't no reason Lil Baby or ain't none of these niggas more talented than me. At all. Respectfully. You know what I mean? And I love all my brothers, and I'm like, I'm not trying to downplay nobody. I'm just saying, like, y'all see, I could sit here and make a beat from scratch, have a fucking afro, fucking Nate Dogg sounding ass hook, spaz on it with some bars. Who can do all of that? Who can do all that? Serious where I've been? Shit, I've been around the world and back again, brother. And Jaquan, you a dick rider, whoever you are. So fuck your mom. Russia, USA, salute, brother. But yeah, man, it's time, man. You know what I'm saying? So pardon me, I'm just getting fired up. The more when I play stuff for y'all and y'all give me that energy to tell me, like, nigga, you got hits, it's like I know it, but sometimes I need y'all to reassure me. You know what I'm saying? Kenneth says Allah will put you where he wants you to be. Man, I pray that he wants me to be, you know, a musician on some level, man, because I love music, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to put myself in the right position, man. I need this bread, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing works without the money, man. And these other niggas be having investors and drug dealer investors or whoever. Everybody else got put on, man. I ain't never had to. I always got to put myself on, man. Nobody ever put me on nowhere. So it's just the hard way, man. We always got to do shit the hard way, man. I always wind up with these fucking demons that act like they fuck with me, getting next to me, then try to cross me. It's like, this shit has been the hard way when it comes to Serius Jones, man. I ain't never got one handout, man. Not one. But it is what it is. We're going to keep thugging, man. You know what I'm saying? It says y'all should do your homework and go back to long time coming. Ah, my nigga. It's been a long time coming. Still got so far to go. You feel me speak? That's what it is. It's been a long time coming, man. We still got so far to go. But I appreciate y'all, man. You know, I don't know what that is, and that's weird. I seen some chick talking about that. Like, but she's just a literal psycho. Talking about she's getting gang stalked. And, like, people are stalking her. Like, ain't nobody thinking about you, bitch. Crazy as hell. But anyway, I'm about to get to work, man. I love y'all. Well, work again. This is work too. I'm glad y'all, you know, for those that sat here all day, basically we streaming too. So those that don't understand, this is the same thing as Twitch. It's just on YouTube, all right? So if you see a 2-hour, 3-hour video, we're streaming. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting y'all involved in different things. It's no format, there's no rhyme, there's no reason. You know what I'm saying? We just have, certain stories we share. We just a basic foundation to build on, story-wise. You know what I'm saying? It says, look into it before judging, bro. Well, what I'm talking about is there's a girl that be in my comments and stuff on YouTube that seemingly is a supporter, which is even sadder because she be like literally paranoid, schizophrenic. I know the difference. I know if you're out here, like she's walking down the street and a random car drives past, she be like, see, that's them right there. They've been on me. And it's like, bro, no. That's literally an old lady driving past. Like, what are you doing? No, she definitely is crazy. So if you're one of those, then leave me alone, because I don't listen. I'm somebody that actually gets and has been followed and investigated by actual police. So that's weird to me to have somebody just sitting around paranoid, acting like someone's out to get them. Nobody fucking out to get you, man. Unless you're an important, valuable person that done something, crossed somebody wrong, or has something that somebody needs. Y'all just be literally in y'all little minds going crazy out here. It says, hi, I just wanted to pay you a compliment. You remind me of Luke Cage, my favorite superhero. Have a great day. I appreciate you, man. But all right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon, man. If I haven't already, let me sell you a copy of my book, all right? Can we do that? You see my Cash App right there? $, the Wolf Way? All you got to do is send me 30 cash with your email. And I'll send y'all a copy of my shit. And I appreciate y'all, man. Also, Meet the Wolf is out right now. G.I. Jones out right now. Fucking Afro Jones out right now. TCOF. Etc., 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 man. Alright? But yeah, $ the Wolf Way. Tap in with me, man. Let me sell you an audiobook right now. Alright? I appreciate you. Unsolved mystery. Boo, boo, boo. That's all the haters gonna get from me. Speak, let me sell you the audiobook, brother. You know all my music, let me get you the audiobook, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that Cash App with your email. I'm sending it right to you. I love y'all though, man. Wolf Way. The Wolf Way. $. Life is serious.